that keeps happening, that's a problem because I don't know what that happened. Fine. That's really. They hear us.
Oh.
Yeah, they can. Oh. Right, so I need you guys to tell me about the volume. Like, do I need to put a bass, like, boost on it, or what? Is it the right volume, or is it too quiet? Hannah, say something.
Hello.
No, you're not getting picked up. I'm just gonna. Keep talking.
Hello, it's only in the left ear.
Yeah, I can fix that.
That's good.
Which ear do they want it in? That's not perverted. You're just okay. Now we're in both ears.
Perverted?
Are we loud enough?
Both.
Yeah,
stereo.
You're in stereo. Calm your breasts. Goodness me, all of you lot. Jesus. Right now, do they want a boost?
It's super quiet. Turn up
I
a bit.
can read it. You.
Well, I thought you were asking me. I'll just shut up.
I'm talking to my. This is what we do as streamers. We talk to our chat. She's looking out the window now in disgust. Right. How much gain do we want? Right. I've given us 5 gain. Do you think that's enough? I don't think it's worked. It's louder than it was before. Right. Well, now it's 8. Is 8 enough?
Hello?
Is this
Can you hear me?
Got duct tape over her mouth. Oh, just that. Right, this is fine apparently. Right, so we'll just shout a bit. She does this anyway. She's been shouting all morning.
That's not true.
Why not?
Just haven't shouted.
She's shouting now.
Alas, hey, alas, hey, alas, slick pink, alas, slick gold.
We don't have sound, by the way, guys, so we can't hear any alerts. So if you donate thousands of pounds to me, let me know afterwards. But thank you so much, Patriot, for the tier 3 sub for 4 months. That's really very, very kind. Good afternoon. Thank you so much indeed. That's awesome. Thank him.
Thank you.
More.
Thank you very much. That's amazing. Thank you.
Right, the alerts are too loud, are they? I'll turn the alerts down a bit. There. Yeah, we'll be.
Oh God.
Right. This is Hannah. She is dressed like a gardener. So we're just going to assume this works. Good afternoon, guys. Hello. We are going to try and cook things with the ingredients that we are meant to have, totally, which we have definitely bought from the shop that we visited.
We did.
We did.
We didn't.
Because I feel like we probably didn't. Her shirt doesn't look like a gardener shirt. No, it doesn't, does it? Why?
You look so disappointed.
That's just my resting face. Kind of like yours is just anger. Do you see what that dirty look she just... Okay, can we just have a counter for how many dirty looks Hannah gives me during this stream?
I wouldn't know. By the way, I'm looking at my phone, not because I'm rude, but...
She doesn't care. She's playing Candy Crush Saga right now. Show them. Show them your phone. Candy Crush Saga.
It's
what?
Chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Hannah Inception.
No, SEU.
She looks scary. She does, doesn't she? She's taller than me. Look, stand up. You see, she's taller than I am.
Wait, actually...
Do you want to actually stand next to each other?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
Yeah. Come on.
I'm on my tiptoes. No, okay. So stand next to me. Come on. Lexi. Like a little gnome. Little gnome. I just have to look straight down at her like this.
I told you that.
You should. I'm trying to belittle you. This is a huge success.
Oh.
Right. So, she is tiny. Basically a gnome. It's okay
I'm
though.
not tiny.
You're not tiny.
I'm not
How
tiny.
tall are you? Sorry, that's a normal height. Okay. So, what are you going to be making for us today, Hannah?
I'm making chocolate chips.
Wow, how inventive. I'm making a jam sandwich.
I don't think they can hear me.
Well, the mic's better if you talk into it. I mean, the problem is it either picks up one of us.
Hello. This is better.
If I just take the noise gate off, the problem if I do that is that they'll hear the oven like indefinitely. I could turn the noise gate down a bit and see if that helps. Let's go down a bit. Okay, speak.
Hello, Anna.
You have to project your voice.
I'm doing great today.
That's
This is
better.
amazing.
That's
Welcome
better.
to the cooking show.
The cooking show. How are you so creative with these titles? It's just like that. It just comes
It
to
just
her.
comes so naturally
Yeah.
to me.
Right. Give her a treat. She's not like a dog. You can have a chocolate chip if you want. Are you actually going to eat one? That's meant to be going in the... What did you have for lunch today, Hannah?
Chocolate.
Did you have a incredibly chocolatey Rocky Road cake? And she chose Coke over Pepsi.
There was no Pepsi. Don't.
Shall we tell them the amusing anecdote? So when we sat down at our table at the garden centre and ordered, she ordered a Diet Coke and I ordered a Coke.
Yeah.
So the guy that came to our table and brought our food, and he correctly guessed.
No. He made such a big thing of it. He was like,
Or who's going to have who?
"Oh,
Yeah.
I've got to make quite a big guess here," and I was like, "Okay."
So he basically said, I think she's going to need the Diet Coke, and he's going to have the regular Coke. And there was a look of horror on Hannah's face as she realised that he just implied that she might need the
No,
Diet
he
Coke.
went, "What are you implying?" And he just walked away.
What was he supposed to do?
He's a fat.
I don't think he... You're going to complain and got a free meal.
Yeah.
So yeah. And during this stream, we're going to do an exciting test where I'm going to pour out 5 glasses of Coke and Pepsi, and Hannah, who has always maintained there's a huge difference, is going to correctly guess which is in each one. She's going to get it wrong, and when she gets it wrong, her entire image of Coke versus Pepsi will be shattered. There's no pressure or anything.
It's not gonna happen.
You think you're going to get it right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it now?
I'll do. Yeah, sure.
Do you want to begin with the Coke versus Pepsi?
Okay.
Thank you very much for the cheer, Hilly. Interesting.
Mhm.
Did I tell him about your partner?
What? No.
No? Did you tell him?
No.
Only Ritsu knows. Right, so let's do this now,
no.
I think. So I'm
Shall
gonna...
I sit down?
No, you need to just go away for a second while I pour them out. Bugger off in there. Yeah, go and play with your abacus. Right, so I'm going to pull these out. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. I have given you a hint thing so that we can make this easy for ourselves. So, where is it? Here we go. So I need to correctly order these out. So if she gets any of these wrong, she can never live this down. And chat will be able to see that I'm not cheating. Is that one visible? Not really. This is the order anyway, even if you can't see it easily, okay? Hang on, let me just make sure chat can see this. Chat can see this, right, okay. So, now we pour the drinks out for our tester. Now we evidence that I'm not cheating. Can you not watch the stream? Where's your mobile? Where's your mobile?
In the room.
Give me in here.
In the room. In the room. I can't.
No, all right. so here we go. One in there. Right, so that's that. Put that over there. And we take this. See, to me, this all just tastes the same. So we shall see. Right, I'm not going to minimize this, so if you guys try and remember, all right? So, we're going to... All right, Hannah, you may return now. So, these are your 5 drinks.
Okay.
Do you want to start going left to right and tell me which is which?
You got a sub.
I did. We'll look at this up in a second.
Okay.
So, you need to take a drink and then...
Just tell you what.
Coke or Pepsi? Oh, put chat up. Wait, no, hang on. I'll put the thing back. Look away. So we'll do that and then bring up chat. Okay, so here we go. Good luck.
Okay. That's Coke.
Right. It'll be an expensive test if she gets it all right.
I'd say that's. But I'm more sure about that one than I am that one.
Uh-huh.
That's Pepsi.
You being unsure kind of undermines you saying one is horrible and one is nice. What are you doing? This is madness.
Pepsi. But I'm not sure about that one. Because it had like a weird aftertaste.
Maybe I've mixed them. Maybe I've put one
I was
in
going to
there.
say, but I don't think you have.
Maybe I've drunk from one of them.
That's Pepsi as well.
So what do you think it is left to
How wrong did I
right?
get it?
Go on, the label.
I'd say that Coke,
Yeah. Coke.
Pepsi. How wrong am I?
You think that one's Pepsi as well?
No, I don't know about that one.
Coke, Pepsi, something Pepsi.
Coke. I don't
So you.
Coke, Pepsi.
That is correct.
It's actually.
That's correct. But you were very unsure about some of them.
Fuck you all. I win.
Well, they were on your side.
Thank you.
Why are you thanking me?
Them.
Oh,
They're on
them.
my side. Are you not impressed?
I'm-
Are you actually?
I mean, I would be more impressed if you just could tell the difference.
I could with those. That
They're
one,
the
though.
same drink.
No,
How
no,
can
no,
you say
that
it tastes
one.
differently from different
No,
cups?
because it's the aftertaste. Coke has such an
Right, but
aftertaste.
you thought they were different.
Mim shush.
They both just, like, you drank from those two things and thought they were different, but they're the same drink from the same bottle.
Yeah, because I couldn't taste the aftertaste of this one because I already had that. But I got it all right.
I mean, I can't tell that Pumba because I think they taste basically the same.
Are you not impressed?
I'm
Come on.
slightly impressed.
Just
But you did kind of not. You weren't sure which was which.
no, I knew. Come on. Come on.
I was impressed that you could tell what was Pepsi immediately, but you
It's
couldn't
sweeter.
tell what was Coke immediately, even though it was
Because
one or the other.
Coke is the aftertaste one. I know. Yeah, it's weird, but Coke has a horrible aftertaste.
I am impressed though. Well done.
Thank you.
Do you want to pull them away?
Well,
Well, you
pull
can
those.
just drink them if you want.
No, not those. You have those. I'll have these.
You've gobbed in them. I'm not.
I'll
drinking.
have these. Thank you.
What are you giggling at?
I think it's all.
Right. Why have you put your hat on my cooking table? Do you not?
Sorry.
Yeah. Put it down. she's going to be cooking some kind of cookies,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to be cooking a cheesecake. Hannah's never had cheesecake before, and yet she judged my recipe.
It has sour cream in it.
It's a really good cheesecake. So I'm going to be cooking. I don't know how we do this at the same time. I need to thank the
You need to,
subscriber.
yeah.
So, where are we? Asclepius, thank you very, very much for the 2 months. That's very, very kind indeed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you also, Deezer Washba. I definitely don't know how to say that name. I'm very sorry. Deezer Washbeer. But thank you so much for the 3 months. I really appreciate that too. You are marvellous. So yeah, we're going to basically try and cook 2 things at once and explain what we're doing and get along, which is a lot to ask. I'm going to start by making a cheesecake base, which will require me to grind some biscuits. We're going to need to share the measuring things, so do you want to measure out what you need first while I just fuck about?
Yeah, sure.
Really, Essie? I hope so. So what do you need? You're going to mix flour. She's going to mix plain and self-raising flour because we agree that they're basically the same thing.
That is not, do not. You're
Basically
rude.
identical.
You're rude. Stop.
What do you mean stop?
That's not what I said at all.
She said that they're basically the same, just like Coke and Pepsi.
I just proved that they're not! Oh my god!
You see how angry she gets at me?
Shush. I need this section.
This is my section. This is my domain. If you want to enter my domain, you have to ask permission.
Please, can I enter?
Sorry?
Can I please have the seat, Alistair?
Have the what?
Can I please have the seat?
You can't have the seat. You can have this though.
Well, I thought you have a camera there.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Just stand here like, alright.
Yeah, cool.
Hi.
Works for me.
I am watching Hannah measure things. It is that I could do my biscuits now, to be honest.
That's what Hi, chat. How are you? Are we all good? I'm not going to hit anyone. I'm a nice
She's already hit me 5 times. In front of the taxi driver as well. He was like, "We can't believe you're giving her a..."
Okay, you know Alistair like jokes about...
I'm not just... We live in the countryside
You
here.
know he jokes about the accent.
Do you need help opening that?
No, it's fine.
It's not a fucking pickle jar, Hannah.
Am I a cat?
She did actually say that she was a cat
I did.
on the phone, which was slightly alarming. I need to borrow this real quick. Won't be long. Literally for like 8 seconds. Calm yourself. Being so moody, Jesus Christ. There we go, 200 grams, flawless. Go on.
I'm not a furry. No!
She's not. Wait, really? Why did you bring a tail then? Was that for somebody else?
I don't.
You could open my Christmas present.
I'm not opening your Christmas.
You're not going to open it? Why not?
Because the other present you've given me today was...
That wasn't a present.
Yeah,
I'm not
sorry.
giving you that. It's expensive. The other present was great. What are you talking about?
Oh, also guys, above my bed that I am sleeping in, Alasdair has printed out and taped up images of the innocents that I have accidentally killed in video games.
I thought it would make you feel at home. Like a reassuring kind of, I am in control type thing.
Oh wait, which...
Like there was one of the deer that she mowed down.
The deer didn't die.
And then there was
deer
one.
did not
No,
die.
it didn't. It lived a long life with 2 legs. Horrible suffering. Gave birth to like defected deer. And then what else was there? There was her just randomly attacking a black guy in Red Dead Redemption. Oops, I pressed the wrong button on another black guy. I hadn't seen that one. And then what was the other one? Oh, the guy you shot in Far Cry, the hostage.
No, I didn't
rescue.
shoot him, I punched him. And
You
it was
punched him
because
to
you
death.
hosted me and I was overwhelmed.
I didn't. You can't just blame murder on a host. That's not how that works.
Did you not see Dark Souls?
No, what?
See when I played Dark Souls?
It's been so long since you played a difficult game, I don't know. Are you going to carry on with that? Am I wrong? Is Red Dead Redemption really hard?
It is for some people!
It's because you probably use a fucking controller, don't you?
No. Oh yeah, no I do. It's a PS4 game.
Have you got enough flour there? Didn't you say you wanted self plain? Or is that?
This is the flame.
Right, okay. So I need to melt a little bit of butter. I will do now.
I took Alice's innocence. What?
What, my innocence? Nobody has taken my innocence.
He doesn't have any innocence.
I know, I'm intact. My innocence is as it always was. Can you hurry up and finish with it?
It needs to be specific.
Okay, but you are churning it out at a rate of 1 grain per second, and
Stop
literally
pressuring
my
me.
laptop will run out of power. Then...
Stop. Oh.
I've done 11,000 steps today.
Well done.
Pretty cool. Are you putting it back in? It literally doesn't make any difference if it's like 2 grams over. Who puts flour back in a bag if it's like 2 grams too much? It doesn't have to be the exact number.
It needs to be really specific.
It definitely does. This is so out. I cannot believe this.
It needs to be exact.
I put the unicorn on the stream. I hope you guys appreciate it. What? Hey, Novi.
Hi, Novi.
She's grinding the flour. I don't know what she's grinding. What are they saying?
Chuck flour.
Can you just hurry up?
Are you
But
fucked up? Because I'm under
for
pressure.
4 minutes.
Hold
It took
on.
me 4 seconds to measure my biscuits. I'm meant to be the bad cook here. What are you doing? It doesn't.
It keeps going from 299 to
Because it's not
301.
necessarily accurate. Do you understand?
It's a scale. It's
Yeah.
its
Right,
job
but it
is to be
changes.
at. Now it's 303. Okay, that's fine.
It doesn't make any difference if you're at 410. Are you contaminating?
Oh, that's your bar, sorry.
And it's on your phone now. Oh my
It's
god.
also...
I gave you an apron. Where did it go? I gave her an apron and she's lost it.
I put it back.
Did you not want an apron?
No.
Oh yeah, you said something about obscuring something.
Alasdair!
Why would you want to get your top all floury?
You are... Oh my
It's already
God!
floury.
What?
Quite floury. Can I use this
There
now?
are
Have you
literally
finished?
no flowers on my shirt.
Oh,
No, I
that's-
need the... I need...
Right. How much butter did you say you needed? Was it 50 grams?
No, that's what you need. I need 200.
Right, well this is 250. That works out pretty nicely, doesn't it? Can we just admire how quickly I'm
Me
going
too,
to do this?
Roxy.
What? Is she being a bad friend again?
Great.
I'm just impressed she's awake at this time, to be honest.
She's being a bad friend. Wow.
Well, I'm defending myself because I'm pretty sure she's saying something mean about me right now.
No.
What she does.
You have joined section.
I've joined
know
what? Okay, that's about right.
Just
58
talking
grams,
to
it's going to be 50. Oh no, what a disaster.
What?
Doesn't
How
matter.
much? No.
It's fine, you can just get some from the backup packet, okay?
I really am, aren't I, Helene? I really am.
What? Now what? Do you want to use it? Are you trying to make, like, just cover your phone in chocolate chip cookies? Because that's what's happening
It's
right
just a bit floury, it's fine.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What are you? No, don't put anything on me. Don't put anything on me.
I'm just resting.
Don't do it.
I'm just resting.
Have you ever had an egg cracked over your head?
No, who has? Who has had an egg cracked over them? Why?
Because my dad did it.
Why?
Because they said he could.
Why?
Because I thought he wouldn't actually do it, and then he did.
And what have you learned from this?
Don't!
I don't have anything in my hands. I'm just resting.
Okay, help me. Help me. What co-op games have you got for us? Okay. I'm scared. Please don't. Stop. Don't do
You
it.
can see on the stream if I'm doing anything.
I will see
4
it
seconds
like
too late. but, you know.
later.
Cheers, mate.
Don't stop
She is
it.
really paranoid, isn't she? What do you expect me to do? Play with your hair?
I don't know.
I could give you a ponytail. Look, right. We get the hair. So if we tied it up like, I don't know how hair works. Like that.
What's happening?
That's one of your kinks, isn't it? Am I right? I'm gonna see if my butter is melted. It has. Oh, marvellous. Right. So now I need to make the base of my biscuits. I'm going to need to mute the mic for a second because I'm using the mixer and it's going to be really, really loud. So what?
What is that?
Dance?
Oh, it's just because it's dark.
What's a plumber? Oh, plumber. Oh, it was a reference to my video. Is that your plumber behind you? Just wink at me.
Well,
Wink at the camera, don't wink at me. They're the ones with the money.
I don't think that bit.
Right, how do we mute the mic? Yeah, can you... Who uses the pad? Anarchist.
Where's the mouse?
The mouse is where it should be. Just mute the mic.
Okay, be patient.
Don't worry guys, we're back. I have now crumbled the biscuits. Why were you laughing at me during that?
I wasn't.
You actually were, you were laughing at me. Do you want to explain why?
I wasn't laughing.
She trolls me so much.
I wasn't
I've done nothing to her.
I wasn't laughing.
Right, so now we pour the biscuits. I'll take the blade out because that's the really dangerous bit. Put it up there by the hat. Break any remaining bits of biscuits.
Yeah.
So while you're
Good job.
excitedly looking at Candy Crush Saga, bear in mind she wanted the prime cooking spot so that the webcam could look at what is basically a glorified measuring bowl while I'm actually doing something with my hand. This was meant to be where you are and you've just taken over.
I like being here.
Why? Because you can sit down.
Yeah.
I gave you a stool. Right. I kind of wish I could hear chat. I wish I could hear them in text to speech.
Do you have a sip? Can you pass me your sip?
My sieve? What are you pointing at? The little sieve. Do you want a bigger sieve than that? I can do that. There is the champion.
Clive,
size.
thank you for the 100 bits.
Thank you, Clive. I appreciate you. I hope your day. I hope it's not a 12-hour
He
workday.
said, Hannah, God bless you.
Why would he say that?
I don't know.
God's next door.
Let's go. Don't come for the 500 goodness. I'm so happy that you two get along so well. Oh.
Honestly, she's awful.
Okay.
She just looks at me in this awful judging way and I just feel terrible every time, like I've done something wrong every time I look at her. Like right now, that look you're giving me. Like what am I doing? Now she's coughing into the biscuits so that I get ill when I eat them. We could give them away to subs. If you guys want to get ill, Hannah will send you her
If you
gem.
want my germs.
It's like selling your underwear, but not quite. So I'm making a biscuit base. I've added 50 grams of butter to the biscuit base and I'm mixing it with digestive biscuits.
Do you have baking powder?
Do I have the baking powder?
Yeah.
Didn't we go through the recipes before we started and you said this is everything? But then after you did that, you then looked up a different recipe. I might have baking powder, but I might not. I mean, I had corn flour for my recipe, but I might have used all the baking powder.
Hello, Silvio. There are people who want my germs.
Why?
Same question, honestly. I don't know.
How much would they pay for them?
Go on, chat. How much would you pay for my germs?
Does it depend on what the germs are?
I just would like 1 teaspoon of baking powder, please.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking. There's old baking powder, but it's out of date. I thought I got some new stuff, because I'm pretty sure I used it before.
I'll turn that on.
What's happening?
I'm just turning off the Pepsi overlay from when I got it.
Oh, thank you, yeah. Unless it was a massive troll, and I'm leading you to believe that you were right, and actually you were wrong.
I'm just too impressive, honestly.
That is one word. We did go over how you were doing this in Sainsbury's, didn't we?
Yeah.
See, I could have sworn I bought baking powder. I can't.
Thank you, I'm sure it's fine.
Well, I think baking powder is basically the same as flour, isn't it?
No.
Kind of is. Do you want to tell them the hot chocolate story?
Alasdair thinks hot chocolate and cocoa powder are the same thing.
She was insisting.
No, excuse me.
Go on then, tell the story your way.
So we were at the baking aisle, and he was just like, isn't this just hot chocolate? And I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
And then Alasdair was insisting that it was, so he decided, let's go to the hot chocolate aisle.
Yeah.
In which we found one product out of an assortment of 20 or so that was for baking and for drinking, and therefore he has decided he is completely correct. However, he's not. Cocoa powder, no.
I mean,
similar.
It is basically the same.
But no, it's not.
It said it was for baking, and you said you can't use cocoa. It literally was
Is
the
that
same
how I
name.
talk?
They both just say cocoa on them. So why is one of them
Okay,
paid for drinks and one isn't?
But you have.
Where is it?
But you have like
This.
orange juice, and you have like orange and
This
grape.
here, this was next to all of the drinking products, like Bourneville, Cadbury's and all that.
Okay, yeah, fine.
And this says it's for drinking and
But that
baking.
was the only product that did that. The rest
but it
said
must all just
for...
be the same. Why would they be next to them?
Not all items are identical.
But why
It
would
came
it be
from
next to them? But you were complaining there was no own brand cocoa. There was only fair trade. You didn't want to buy that because it would be supported.
That is not true.
So how
you
come
said that.
I can't afford fair trade. We'll just let the children starve and buy own brand stuff.
I bought this.
You did. You wouldn't buy the fair trade stuff. Because it was like 5p more.
I'm gonna smack you with the
When
sieve.
you do, when you give it and smack me, that's going to be number one.
I think I'm done with that.
Are you?
Probably. Wait, how much does this weigh? Where should I put these?
Have you made any progress yet? Because I'm gradually making
It's
progress.
slow
I can't find
and a delicate.
The only baking powder I have is out of date, so it's
process.
a gamble if you want. I could have sworn I bought some new stuff, but I can't find it.
Butter and sugar until light and fluffy. Then beaten vanilla extract and eggs. Okay.
Hey, look what
I'm
I've
done. You.
Yes, I did have some. Right, I need a corn flour. It's fine. Yeah, so the baking powder is up to you, basically. Wait, did the corn flour go in the base or the? Did the corn flour go in the base or the top? Do you remember? You'd think it would go in the base, but I think it went in the. It wouldn't make sense to go in the mixture, would it?
What about cheesecake?
I'll just put it. You've never.
Are you going there now? Or should I say
Well, have you freed up my room now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only made
You've
a
made a horrible mess of my measuring dish. Now everything's going to taste chocolatey. Good job.
You need to thank Hilly for this, but don't look at what he said. Thank you.
What did he say? Let's have a look at what he said.
No, nothing.
Wow, Hannah is so aggressive. He spelled aggressive wrong.
He's dyslexic. Rude.
He's what?
Dyslexic.
He's dyslexic.
Rude.
You believe that, do you?
God.
Thank you very much, Hilly. Thank you for the bits. That's really kind.
How am I gonna...
Finish the sentence.
How am I gonna cream it?
Are you going to cream it?
Yeah, I've been told to cream it.
Okay, you said you've made cookies loads of times before, but you don't know how to melt butter. You melt it first. You don't just get a rock of butter and then just go, I'm caveman, I use fork on butter, why
This
not?
will go in the thing, can it?
Yeah, I can.
No.
You might actually be worse. How have you turned the
I
microwave
don't
on?
know. Just...
Are you safe? Are you asking me to melt butter for you? Are you a child?
You literally...
How melted do
We
you
were
want
walking
it? How
around this-
melted do you want it?
Not that much,
Soften.
just soft. We were literally walking around this garden centre, and he kept referring to me as my child, as your child.
There were children taller than
No,
you.
there weren't. You said there were, but
You
we
were the
found
same
no
height
evidence.
as every 4-year-old.
I am not that short.
And all the old people, you were the same height as them.
Okay, that's true.
I was the only tall person there. Right, so we're melting butter. In the meantime, I need to press that into a baking tray. So I'm going to get a baking tray. That might be? I don't know, it might not be.
Let my forky. Forky. Oh no, I meant like thank you, but it didn't work. I'm sorry. I was trying to make a pun.
Do you think the mic picked it up?
Did you hear that?
I don't think the mic picked it up.
Can you ever forgive her?
I think he got away with that just because it was too quiet. Everything's fine.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Oh, sorry, I do need to weigh one more thing.
Oh,
Could you?
why have you back on my spot?
I just need one more thing.
How am
I just need one more thing. One.
Ah,
Sugar, please.
sugar.
Yes.
It's in here, like. What? Are you sure you like?
No, the brown sugar.
You asked for sugar!
I said we got out the brown sugar. No, to your right. Yes.
I got that out
Good.
ages
Well
ago. Just take it.
You're rude.
Fuck's sake. Like an actual child, I swear. Alright, so I'm not going to press the base into the bottom of the cheesecake bowl. And it's going to hopefully harden up. It doesn't look like it will yet, but it definitely will if you press it down. It's going to be a thick base. Thick with 3 C's.
3 C's.
3 C's, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yep. What are you laughing at now? What are you doing?
I'm just waiting.
Do you understand how sugar works? You're just going to wait for it to just dribble down by itself. So this base looks like it won't actually harden, but it will eventually. It will go hard. So that is perfect. So now we leave that. Right, I'm going to put the oven on now.
Okay. I've used all your sugar.
What's it?
That's okay.
That's all of it. No recipe should
I'll
required.
buy
Have you
some
put in
more.
the amount for the caster that you should have put in of brown sugar? That's a ridiculous amount of brown sugar. So you didn't want caster sugar at all?
I never said
You definitely did. You said, I want caster sugar and then also a bit of brown sugar. Well, take it, but you'll need to supplement it a bit, won't you?
What do you mean supplement?
Well, it says 300 and you have 240. Do you understand?
Is this okay?
You spent 7 minutes trying to get the flour to the exact gram, and you are fine with being 60 grams short of sugar.
Fine.
I don't understand.
Bye.
I don't understand.
Bye.
Are you okay? So here we have the cheesecake base. We have some kind of success. While Hannah's just sat there trying to stick a fork into a big pile of death.
How do you cream this?
How many viewers are we on? Oh, we're at 150.
Oh,
We do creepy, yes. It's it's
do.
handy. We have a table that comes
yes.
out. Honestly, Matt, it feels that way. It really does.
What? I don't like this.
It's like Alice is telling his kid off.
I really am making quite a mess, and I don't want to destroy your kitchen.
Really? How are you making them? You said you've made these loads before.
No, I said I made other cookies before.
But why didn't you just bring that recipe?
Because it's a bit much.
What does that mean? You sat there literally with a bowl full of pure sugar and butter, and you're saying it's a bit much.
Yeah.
What does it have poison in it? Hey, when your head's like that, it looks like you're wearing the moon as a tiara.
Oh. I think just go get the tiara.
You could just go get the tiara, couldn't you? Hey Tim, good afternoon. Right, so Oh, should Hannah be using an electric whisk? A mixer. I offered. She's gone. I offered to give her an electric mixer, but she said she'd be fine without it. What did you? Oh. Thank you very much, Spezio. Thank you so much for the 8 months. I really, really appreciate it. Good afternoon. Hannah's gone and got a tiara. Now you definitely look like not my child. If only I had a king's hat, that'd be great.
Yeah. I think it suits you.
I don't know if it suits you, but it fits better on you than me, for sure.
Ow.
Where did she get it? Why are you giving it to me? I've got a chef's hat on. I'm fine, thanks though. Right, so this goes to 180. We put the biscuit base in for it, then we have to make the big mix. So we'll need a big bowl for that. Hannah has ruined the mixing bowl, so we're just gonna have...
Wash it out for you?
No, it's fine. We'll just have slightly chocolate flavoured. Well, actually could do that. I could just add some cocoa.
Yeah, go for it.
Right. Is it a posh person thing? I think so. She was bragging to the taxi driver that she had ridden horses before. She's a horse girl. Oh, yes, I did. And then while you're at it, have the Queen change the name of my hometown to we're a city, right? Yeah, she's a horse girl. And by that I mean she's one of those girls that likes horses. She's not like a hybrid horse and then a head coming out, you know, like a centaur. Hey Digby, how's it going? Yeah, she's basically just got a big bowl of diabetes. Show them the diabetes bowl. Like, that is literally entirely sugar and butter. And she's been eating out of that. Like, she's been just taking a spoon and sticking it in her mouth. She's already had Rocky Road today. And she's going to have fish and chips tonight. And a cream egg. What?
I'm not going to have fish.
You're not going to have fish from a fish and chip shop?
I'm not going to have the... We don't have them.
Do you not like fish? Is it because... Okay. Another subscriber. Thank you, Tim. Thank you very much for the 3 months. Thank you for somehow wanting to stick around for this content that we're creating. Beautiful content. But thank you very, very much indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently not, Kyle.
Well,
It's like me not liking cheese. She doesn't like fish.
that's not the same.
How is that not the same? Cheese is an animal product. Fish is an entire species. Why are you touching your foot while we're trying to cook? Wash your hands this instant. Why are you... How did you get... What did you do? Either you dropped something on the floor or you're just playing with your feet while we're... Fish isn't gross, John. What the fuck?
Thank you, John.
John, did you get your package yet? She won't open her present. What are you doing?
Washing my hands like you just asked me
Okay.
to.
You're drying your hands with a dishcloth. Jesus Christ. There's a towel, and you're choosing the dishcloth to dry your hands with. You're invading my personal space. Are you trying to strangle me with a dishcloth?
No.
You can't just assume everybody has the same kinks as you have.
Go away.
I'm stationary. You're the one. I'm not rude. I'm going to have a drink of... See, I'm torn. Do I have Coca-Cola, which I prefer, or do I have Pepsi, so there's less Pepsi for her, so she has to drink Coca... Alright then. I'll just drink it from this lovely Coca-Cola glass. Oh, it's
You
good.
can't have...
I can't have Coke in a Coca-Cola glass, you're right.
Oh,
Bear with. Oh yes, okay, Miranda. I wish I was sponsored by them, honestly. Just because it would upset people. Oh, this is good. It costs so much to buy this not in a 2-litre bottle, by the way. I haven't touched them, but you might as well just use that. It's not going to be that poisonous, probably. It'd be funny if it was, though, wouldn't it? Who would I send the corpse to? We could, what? Hello. Right, so you're going to drink Pepsi from a Pepsi glass. Wow, you must feel so special. I'm giving her these Pepsi glasses, which I accidentally scammed from Pepsi.
I don't think the cookies are going to get made.
What?
They'll get made eventually. Potentially.
We
but
can't
I
just-
don't know how long you're streaming if you want to stream.
Are you saying you're going to give up making incredibly easy cookies? It was £1, that one. I don't understand. You said you've made these loads of times before, but I feel like you don't know how to cook.
I made a variety of things.
You've done a cooking stream. How did that work?
Wonderfully.
Right, I'm going to put this in the oven for 10 minutes so it goes brown. So that's going to get the base nice and hard. Hey Spades, good afternoon.
Hi, Spade.
Right. Well, Digby, you see the thing is, I won inside a packet of crisps, 2 Pepsi glasses and a crisp bowl. Oh my god. And then it didn't arrive for like 2 months. So I contacted them and said it hasn't arrived. And then they said, we'll send you another one. And then both arrived. So it wasn't really fraud so much as them being terrible.
Don't.
So I offered to give her 2 of the spare Pepsi glasses because she actually cares about them. So now I need to make the cheesecake mix. This is the fun bit. So what we need to do first is beat 2 eggs. So I'm going to get the 2 eggs, which I think we have enough of. Oh god, we probably don't.
We just need 4 eggs.
Yeah, but we don't have 4 chickens.
No. This is-
Can you do cooking and maths?
No, we're not.
So if I were to
We're
start
not-
asking maths
We're not doing maths questions.
What's 4 times 7? It's 28. Come on. What's 7 divided by 2?
3.5.
Okay. What's 8 times 9?
72.
What's 10 times 10? What's 100 divided by 5? What? Come on, 100 divided by 5? She's having a meltdown right now.
20. I've said it.
What's 21 times 3?
60. Wait, what? 21 by 3. 60.
What's 10 divided by 2?
5.
What's 5 times 8?
40.
What's 40 times 8?
I don't know.
40 times 8? It's not harder just because it's a bigger number.
It is.
No, you just add a 0 to both. Okay, what's 4 times 8?
So 20. What was it again?
4 times 8.
28. No. Wait, I thought that's what you said before.
4
so I was
times
just going
8.
off of that. I'm gonna concentrate on this now since.
Are you giving up on 4 times? Okay. She's sticking her fingers into a bowl of fat and sugar and just. Okay. If you did that on your stream, you get a lot of money. So. I'm moving the webcam because I spilled some eggs, so I need to re-aim it.
You spilled them.
I
How do
spilled
you
a bit.
spill an egg?
Well, chickens do it every time they lay one.
That's not how that works.
Well, how
Where
would you
did you
describe
spill
it?
it?
On the ceiling. I spilled it on the ceiling, Hannah.
I actually looked at that.
You looked at the ceiling.
Ah!
How did Alasdair get egg up there? Wow. What a mystery.
Would you say this is creamed?
You'd have to ask one of the guys in chat.
Just say. Do you
Ah.
think?
Say what?
Is this creamed?
Are you guys creamed? I would say that looks like you would die by eating it, so probably, yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I
Sorry,
just...
I'm
Oh my
sorry.
god. Wait, what are you doing?
I just want to. Thank you. I just want to.
Let me take care of the webcam. Why don't you just wash your hands? Why are you using a paper towel when there's a tap next? I don't understand. How do you function? How do you do stuff? Now you could dry them with like maybe, yeah, the dish towel. Oh, there we go. She didn't poke the oven about. Thumbs up. Well done.
Don't pat my head. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Hello, chat.
No, this is- I'm
I've
making-
missed you so much. Talk to me, please. You are so rude.
I'm trying to make a
You are
cheesecake.
so rude.
Get on your stool. Sit.
I'm not a fucking dog.
Good girl. Right, now we get 50 grams of caster sugar. She's giving me that look again, like I've done something wrong, and I don't understand why.
I'm
Right.
gonna shut up on
So,
my phone.
I thought you did.
I did.
She could have felt. No, I was going to catch her if she fell. Don't worry. I was.
See, he's literally trying to physically hurt me.
I was going to catch you if you fell.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it says 48 grams, but you know what? That's fine, because it doesn't matter. So we put that in. Are you done with the sugar?
Yeah.
Well done. And we put this in here. And then we get the corn flour. Where's the corn flour? Here's the corn flour. And we get 25 grams of corn flour. Ask her the exact moment she started regretting this visit. I don't think it has happened yet.
When I got to the train station, he was late and I was panicking, and that's when I knew.
I had to buy things. I wasn't that late.
You were fine.
I wasn't 5 minutes late. I was there, I just couldn't see her because she's like 4 feet tall. It's
I
really...
literally called you and was like, I'm in a bright red coat and I have a bright red suitcase.
Yeah, she's very dangerous. You didn't know. I could be an axe murderer. Lucky for you, I wasn't an axe murderer. Right, so I'm making progress. I don't know if she is. But I'm looking forward to just spooning it out, to be honest. I'm a gentleman. Yeah. What? Yeah, I'm kind of a gentleman. A lot of people call me that, actually. Can you guys press 1 in chat if I'm a gentleman? And 2 if I'm not. Put your phone down. You're not allowed to vote.
Pick it up.
Yeah, okay. Is that... Oh, this is my spoon. Okay. I need a new spoon. I'm contaminated with biscuit.
You can say your house is being contaminated. Did they hear that? Could you hear that?
Are you trying to find... Oh, they all typed
Did
2.
you hear the joke?
They didn't hear the joke, no.
Amazing canon though, yeah.
If she said amazing, then she didn't hear it. Yeah, Kyle has lost faith in you as a person after that comment. Which is, yeah,
I made the funniest Overwatch joke. I don't know if Lily's still here, but I made the funniest Overwatch
Over-joke?
Overwatch joke.
I feel like most of your jokes are over-jokes, to be honest. And that they go over everybody's head.
It was really funny.
This Coca-Cola is really good. Oh, how do I... There we go. Coca-Cola is better than Pepsi. Please send me a drinks machine. I want to get sponsored. I want to get free
By
Coca-Cola.
Satan.
Satan?
Yeah.
What makes you think he's interested in Coca-Cola?
It's his liquid.
It's his liquid. That's disgusting.
I know, you're drinking it.
It's quite nice, to be honest.
You just said it was disgusting.
Thank you, Spades. Yeah, she thinks Pepsi's better, and I don't know why. She must have had a traumatic childhood somehow. What are you doing now? She's looking at me with chocolate on her finger with an expression of, what do I do about this? Like a child's like, look, like you have like a 2-year-old,
Why
right?
don't you want to know my joke?
If you have a 2-year-old and they go to the sand pit and they crawl around and they find like a poo and they pick up the poo
that's disgusting.
and they just show it to their
Don't,
parents and
that's
they go,
disgusting.
Mummy, look, the poo. Okay.
Would you like to know my Overwatch joke?
I missed a donation. Oh shit, hang on, I must thank Freddie for the £5. Thank you very, very much. Hyper 2, wait, what does that mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh shit, understood.
Yeah, Freddie.
And Grumpy Pirate, thank you very much for the 4 months as well. That's very, very kind.
Thank
Welcome back.
you.
What's Hyper 2?
Hyper 2, because you said one if you're a gentleman, 2 if you're not.
Freddie knows I'm a gentleman. He's met me in
Freddie.
person. He knows that I'm I haven't even hugged her yet.
Freddie.
I'm the ultimate gentleman. What? Should I have hugged you?
No, it's not.
Thank you also to Dodge for the 8 months. That's really very, very kind indeed. Thank you so much for your support. That's very, very kind. Good afternoon. I met Freddie, I think it was earlier this year, maybe. What are you laughing at now?
Maybe.
I don't remember time. This year's been a mess.
Would you like to know my Overwatch joke, please?
If you must.
Okay, so basically here's the setup. there's a map called Hanamura, right? And I said Hanamura, more like Mura Hana, like more of Hana. I'm hilarious.
I'm ending the stream.
He lost the cool when I said that.
Hey, look at my outro. It hasn't changed for like a year.
I'm being physical.
That's a really old outro.
Fuck.
Cool. Right, well, there we go then.
What was the reaction? Was it good?
I don't know. Why would you want to see that?
The reaction to my joke?
They don't seem very impressed. I wish I hadn't heard that. These are like testimonials. Ah, no. That's fine. It's just my base.
Okay.
Right, so now we add the sour cream that Hannah thinks shouldn't be in this, even though she doesn't know. She's never had cheesecake before. This is going to be her first cheesecake ever. So it has to be good. It wasn't the smoke alarm. Not yet. That's probably when Hannah does her side. Assuming she gets that far. I'm not convinced she will. How much is this? 200, so about half of this. That's fine. Right, so we put that back in the fridge. Oh, you're washing your hands now. I just realised that washing your hands with water is better than trying to wipe off chocolate with a paper towel. It's really impressive stuff. Alright, is it clean yet? I mean, there's a water shot. Well, no, there probably isn't. It's been pissing it down, but still. So, now we put in all the cream cheese. There's a lot of this. This is going to be a lovely cheesecake. 3 whole... She doesn't think that cream... What did you think goes into cheesecake? Every time I've made the argument that you don't put cheese in a cheesecake, what did you think went into it? Yes, but it's not very cheesy. Wait, what? No, come here. Put your hands under the camera. No, Hannah,
No.
Hannah, put your hand.
No.
I'm going to physically
No.
put
I don't want to. I don't know where. This is gross.
Put your hands under the
I
camera.
don't want to.
Show them.
Okay, cool, bye.
She has just washed her hands for over a minute, and that is what they now look like.
Oh my god, my nails are not that dirty. It's just chocolate. It's.
Yes, but you washed them. How are they still that?
I'm cleaning them.
You are like my child. What do you need tucking in tonight?
No.
Would you want a bedtime story? Because I normally only charge, that's on my higher tier Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
I will record a bedtime story for anyone for £20 a month. Right, so this is the cream cheese. Oh, it's not coming off cleanly, is it? It used to. I can't believe that you didn't wash your hands properly.
I did. Not now.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How were you successful the second time then?
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like there's something missing. Like, I feel like it's
Chocolate.
not combining, and I feel like because it's not wet enough.
Not wet enough.
Yeah. Like, maybe I should just add some milk and see what
You added the butter, right?
Yeah.
And you added 250 grams of it.
Yeah.
The what? Okay. Well, 200 grams.
Yeah.
Right. And what's the problem with it? You think it's not the right consistency?
I haven't hit Alasdair once.
She will. She will. I can step it up and be more annoying if you like.
Is the electric? My heavy one.
It doesn't look too bad to me. It just looks like death in a bowl. That's not like a mean thing. It does look like death in a bowl. That's really harsh. Why would you say that? Right.
Do you have a handheld electric? I don't think you should electric mix it though.
I do,
Can
but
I
yeah.
consult Fritzy, please? Can I have this zone?
I'm taking my thing at the end.
Okay, that's fine then.
You've got a phone. Why don't you just talk to her on your phone?
Because I was in Okay, that's what
Come on then.
that's,
Don't knock over my coat.
That's what it looks like, but it needs to be more. It needs to be wetter, right? Surely.
Can I raise the noise?
Donation.
Wait, Mike, is that... Do you mean the noise gate? I can try if the oven's getting picked up. This is burning my hands. Do you want to like...
Sorry, I didn't know.
Things are often hot when they come out of the oven, you know? Is the noise gate... Does it need to go up? It looks mouldy. Don't be...
Things in my mind.
Oh, wait, Freddie, what the fuck? £20? You're not allowed to donate. I've banned you from...
Yeah, so I can bring it.
Thank you. I've banned loads of people from donating. Thank you very much, Freddie, for £20. I will read you a bedtime story. I will, as long as it's not like 10,000 pages. Thank you so much, though. That's really kind. Ritsu says, I think the butter isn't soft enough.
Does she think that adding milk might help combine it or something? Like add something kind of liquidy in there?
Hang on, do I need to raise the noise gate or not? Because I don't want it not picking you up. Let me just raise it a little bit and see what happens. I mean, it's going to pick up the oven no matter what. It's just only when we talk. I've changed it a little. I'd say use the electric mixer first.
Eggs! I forgot the eggs!
You forgot the eggs?
I forgot the eggs!
So it isn't
Excellent,
really...
Ritsu!
She's cracked the case. Don't laugh at that.
I wouldn't laugh at any of your yolk sauce. Can I be smooth?
What are you looking for?
Eggs.
Only a tall person could see them really easily. No, Mim, stop it.
What did he say? See?
Am I allowed to punch her, or is that domestic abuse? Like, how much can I get away with here, realistically? Right, we're going to move this, and I'm going to start mixing my cheesecake mix. I can't remember if I put the sugar in. I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Now we're going to add a bit of cocoa powder just to see if it works. I've varied my cheesecakes a lot, so I've made different types. I've done like a lemon one, an orange one, I've done one with jelly on top. This is going to be a basic plain one, but I'm going to add some... I can't remember if I normally mix this with the mixer or not. That's the problem. The noise gate cutting the oven away is worse than just hearing it at this level.
How much is a slice?
How do you mean? Would you
I'd
rather
hear everything.
they just leave the oven on all the time?
Yeah.
I can take away the noise gate if it's annoying.
I think being tall is more annoying.
Sure.
Where did you put your
What are you
where do I put these?
in the bin? Right. So I need to mix this and I hope it works because it may not. Have I forgotten anything? We've got eggs, cream cheese, sour cream, caster sugar, and flour. I think this is fine. If not, then it's going to be really funny. Oh, I've got to move this. You agree with Lanfer? What did Lanfer say? Can you turn the camera a bit? Yes. They want to see your elbows.
No, I don't like that one.
Alright, now they can just see the top of my head and they can see you in full glorious view.
I don't want
I'm gonna get more views like this. We're gonna go in just chatting, and we're gonna get so many views. This is gonna be this girl.
Chatting is a really scary place.
It really is, but I'd get so much money. Think of the money I'd make.
Yeah, you me.
Donation, thank you. Thank you, Mike, as well for the £5. I really appreciate that. I'm glad. A slice of cheesecake. I don't know if I'd be able to send it to you without it going bad. That's the problem. As much as I'd love to, it doesn't keep very well in the post. I can send shortbread away. I'm not exploiting her. How am I do you feel exploited right now? You're not even wearing like a V-neck or something. Do you have one? Because you can go change if you want. She's giving me a nod of approval. I think that's what that is. I can't remember if I normally do this in the mixer. I don't think I do. I'm just going to keep stirring it, okay? Well, I've disabled it now. I think so. Let's go. I think I did. I think I started with it, didn't I? Did I? I thought I put the sugar in.
Have you not put sugar in?
Can someone tell me if I put the sugar in? I think I did.
Well, how could you forget the eggs? My God.
Is that what I sound like?
You're terrible.
I can't taste it. It's got raw egg in it. I will die. I'm pretty sure I put the sugar in.
Could you pass me some milk, please?
Milk? Can't you make your own? There you go. She's using her fingers to take the chocolate off the fork. What? Thank you, Eustam. Wait, what? What have you been doing with your fingers? Do you know that we have like utensils for that stuff in modern day society?
You cannot talk about modern day society after the phone incident.
What? You couldn't figure it out either. It wasn't a matter of me being backwards. You couldn't figure it out either.
Yeah, but you also couldn't use the phone. And you don't get rid of any of your notifications.
Because I don't care about them. I don't use my phone. I'm at my computer all the time. Nobody needs to use a fucking phone. Hey, Peter. I'm glad you're well, Ghostbaz. That's awesome. And I'm glad they are as well, and everything. Ghostbaz recently gave birth, by the way, guys. So congratulate him. He didn't give birth. His wife. He doesn't have a wife. They had a child out of wedlock. She's looking at me horrified. I don't think they were. Are they married? Maybe they are.
I don't know, but congratulations.
For some reason I thought they weren't. Maybe they are and I forgot. In which case, I'm a terrible friend. You can hear her brain exploding, yeah. Guess who said that?
It was Hilly, then he's bad.
It wasn't Hilly.
Was it Bastard?
It was Bastic.
I knew it was. That was going to be
If
my
you
first
knew,
guess.
well, why didn't you
I
guess
knew.
it? You married for the baby. Oh, well done. Congratulate. Now you can make more money with taxes. And love and stuff. You didn't tell anyone. Well, then I reserve the right to be not knowing of it then. Right, I'm going to try adding some cocoa powder. How strong is it, would you say? How much did you add to your cookies?
80 grams.
For how much in total? Like a kilogram?
I don't know. How much would you say?
I can't tell by looking at the
How
whole...
would I know?
Because you added up all the numbers.
It was like 300 plus 250 plus 50 plus...
What's 8 times 4? Speak up, they can't hear you. You don't know what 8 times 4 is? 32.
Was that right?
So what's 80 times 40?
320. No, 3... Yeah.
320 for 80 times 40.
Look, I actually have like massive issues in maths and it gave me like
No
crippling
shit.
insecurity in childhood.
And the best way
Can
to
you not
fight
be
your
so
fears is to
rude?
face them.
I'm literally sweating because you're just like talking about maths and it stresses me
I'm
out.
sorry, Freddie, I'm sorry. This is what I have to
It
put.
stresses. Look, I'm really bad at maths and I like would cry in maths class every day.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Did they make fun of you?
Yeah.
That's really messed up, I'm sorry. At least now you're with friends.
It's just like I can't see the like like it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
That was a great reference.
Do you know what I'm referencing?
No. What are you referencing?
Black Ops. Call of Duty Black Ops.
I played Modern Warfare 3.
Because you're a fucking millennial, aren't you?
You're a millennial!
I've played more than 3 video games.
So am I!
Name them.
Witcher. Wait, what are you...
Why are your fingers perpetually covered in chocolate when you're now using a fork to mix? Are you using a fork? You're using a fork to mix, but a fork splits.
You tried to use a spoon to whisk, so don't like your third loss.
I cheese grated knowing. The thing is, I don't pretend I'm a good. Is she licking her fingers? I'm
No, I'm not.
If she licks her fingers, please take a clip of it. I kind of just want to make a. I want to just make a highlight reel of this. I can sell it to even higher tier Patreons.
You can't
20
sell
quid.
me.
20 quid. This is my content.
You cannot
This
sell
is my
me.
content.
You
I'm not
cannot
selling you.
sell me.
I'm selling. I think I can actually if you're on my stream. Thank you very, very much, Bastix, for gifting a sub to Fuoco. That's very, very kind.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Fuoco. What is it you want? Technically, I can do what I want with my content. So if I wanted to sell tier 3 Patreons, like a clip of you licking your fingers to Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye.
I can do my own Patreon.
But you haven't.
I could.
Hey, Mishka. When can you start offering money for Hannah? She's not for sale, I'm afraid.
Who's trying to buy me?
I can't do that.
Who's trying to buy me?
It's gone off the screen now. You'll never. Do not touch my laptop with those fingers, or I swear to God. Bastix, what the? Thank you so much for gifting another sub to Mike. That's extremely kind. What's wrong, Freddie? Talk to us. You give me 5L for Hannah. What's L?
What's L?
Thank you so much for another gift sub. That's very, very kind.
Klein. Oh, does she need 5 litres of Pepsi? Is that what you mean?
That would feed her for like a week, honestly, including our main meals. Alright, I finished my hot cocoa. I'm going to stir this in and we get a chocolatey mixture and then hopefully this works. This is going to end up so nice. This is her first cheesecake ever. Bastix, what the fuck? Thank you also for gifting us up to Immolation. That's really very, very kind indeed. Thank you so much. And also to Shadius with the 8 months. Thank you so much for gifting all of them. That's incredibly kind. Incredibly kind.
A noodle. Oh my god.
I turned down some alerts because people said that they were too loud. Alright, put them up again. There we go. Now they'll be deafening. Thank you very much, Aja, as well, for the 8 months. What are those subs we had today? Thank you so much. I can't accept 10 quid for her, I'm afraid. It would cost that much to send her to you. What?
What? No, you can't send me. I can't be packaged.
I bet you could.
No.
I've got big boxes.
No.
Thank you very, very much. You guys are far too kind. I really, really appreciate that. You'll pay for shipping and handling. What kind of handling? Because I think
Say what?
she has to consent to the handling.
Oh, is there chocolate in my hair?
I wouldn't be surprised at this point if there was like goat's cheese in your hair, to be honest. You are a mess. Like this stream has been a... Is she still under warranty? No. What?
What?
I said no.
What does that mean?
It means you're not under warranty.
Okay. Maybe say so.
500... I don't know what that symbol is. What do you need to donate for Hannah hugs? What, for her to hug me or for me to hug her? I will hug her for £50.
What the fuck?
For £50, I will hug her. Bear in mind that she's literally covered from head to toe in chocolate sauce right now, so I'll be risking contamination.
Contana.
Stop it! You've made that joke already.
Contana.
You have made that joke already. She's got chocolate on her jumper, yeah, I'm not surprised. She just wants an excuse to take it off. She'll take it off in slow motion at the end of the stream and be like, oh, she just flicked water in my eye. That could be pointless. What? Oh my god, the weather fires, holy shit.
Oh wait, fuck.
What are you doing? Was it ha 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 ha? I made a really good alert for ha ha ha, where it's just that over and over and over.
Yeah.
For like 30 seconds, it's kind of amazing. Can I put the eggs away? Right. Thank you so much, Mordam, for gifting 5 more subs to Firo, Philip, Black Jam, Lou and Rosette. That's extremely kind. Thank you so much indeed. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, the alert's from a game called Her Majesty's Spiffing, which is a point-and-click adventure game, and it's really good. So I'm now going to tip the mix This is going to be a slightly chocolatey cheesecake. Hopefully it tastes alright. It takes a long time to actually finish, so what you do is you cook it for 10 minutes, then you lower the heat, then you do it for half an hour more, then you just leave it in the oven as the oven cools down, and then it ends up firm at the end, hopefully. So what I won't be able to do is show you the result during this stream, and that's kind of takes that long to finish our cookies. But I can show you the almost finished result to the point where I'm putting like chocolate chips on. This is probably really horribly obnoxiously loud, but it has to be done, I'm afraid. So this is going to be the cheesecake. It looks alright. It's got a good ratio of base. You need a good ratio of base to like to cheesecake, you know. What?
Yeah, do you know? It is a cheesecake. Oh, this looks alright. This doesn't look bad.
How are you going to put it into? How do you make it into the cookies?
With your hands. Hands are going to get
So
dirty.
why are you bothering to wash them?
Because I just don't like being that dirty.
Reasons why Hannah isn't partnered yet. I'm joking, don't worry. Look, you can see a reflection in the window. You look a bit like Hermione from here.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Oh, you really do, you look like Hermione. Oh my god, Mordell, well, with a tier 3, Jesus. Thank you so much, Mordell, for 10 months with a tier 3 sub, that's really kind. It does have incredible disaster potential, doesn't it?
What does?
This stream has incredible
We haven't
disaster
had a disaster
potential.
yet,
I love
apart
it.
from you looking up on the ceiling when I said I spilled egg. She's giving me that look again, like I've said something really rude. I don't understand it. Thank you so much, though. Hannah Won, is that like a joke on Hon Hon Hon? Hannah Won. Did I mistake? Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, Bastix, for gifting a sub to Digby. That's awfully kind of you. Sorry, we don't have sound, so I can't hear everything, but let me know if I missed something. Thank you so much, that's very kind to all of you. So now this goes in the oven for 10 minutes at 180, and then after 10 minutes we turn it down to 150. Meanwhile, Hannah is effectively wrestling a large amount of saturated fat. So we're going to put 10 minutes on the timer, and then I have to either wash up or sit here just looking at how many baking trays
Well, I was just getting one out extra in case. But I think I need one.
Right, I'm going to start putting stuff away. You used all my sugar, didn't you? What?
Can I hijack?
If you must.
It would be easier. And also, means I can see
You can
who's
see who's
being...
being mean to you.
Yeah, I was literally going to say, I can see who's being mean. Oh god. She does have an Emma Watson. No, I don't think so.
Hannah's seen all my
But
presents.
thank you.
She's seen the presents I have for Ritsu and Freddie.
Yeah, I have.
They exist. They're packaged. She didn't bother wrapping mine up because she has better things to do apparently. But so we're done with the sugar.
Why does she resemble Hermione? I really don't, but thank you. Like, that's
Could you pass me
very
the
kind.
tins, please? Thank you.
Hannah is Emma Watson and Alasdair is
You do look and
Alan
sound a
Rickman.
bit like Emma Watson, honestly.
I don't think I look like her at all, but...
You did you do a bit. Come here, sir. Come here. Stand in front of the camera.
I don't... Oh.
Okay, so stand in front of the camera and look to the side a bit, and then kind of... Hang on, no. You can see it's not pointing right at you. Go a bit closer.
I don't want to... I don't want to go close.
Okay,
thank
fine,
you.
but you do it like Emma Watson. I'm going to turn this again so they can see you. They don't want to see me, they want to see you. Is that right? No. Is that right? Yeah, that's fine. Can they see you?
Yeah?
Are you asking me a question?
No.
You said yeah?
Yeah?
Okay, just... Oh my...
What's
Isn't that going to stick horribly?
I don't think so. Would you like to put some...
Chat, is this going to stick? Bear in mind this is the consistency of glue. That's going to stick horribly. You need baking paper.
Weather machine.
You're
Thank
almost
you
a
for
Twitch
the
baby,
8
you.
months.
Thank you, Lily, for the 8
Lily,
months.
sorry.
That's really kind. Thank you so much. We have a lot of lilies now. So I really appreciate that. That's definitely going to stick. Yeah, we need grease. How? I'm meant to be the awful cook. It's fine. You're doing great.
Thank you.
I'm sure these will be lovely cookies. How many do you think you'll need?
Cookies.
Trays.
Well, I've got 2 out, but I think that's... I think that's
Stick them on that.
Thank you.
Right, so those. Oh, are we not using all the chocolate chips?
I thought you wanted to put some on top of the...
No, I'm flaking them, remember? So you're not using them all?
Well, you can do more if you want. We can just use them up. Or you can just keep them.
I'll just keep them.
Yeah. Oh,
Nothing. Everything's great.
I know. Doesn't sound it. You've got to talk about it properly.
I don't have any problems.
You've got to be communicative.
Communicative? Is that even a word? Spell it for me.
Really rude.
I'm always rude, remember? I'm Alasdair, the rude guy. Right.
What are we baking? So, Alasdair is making a cheesecake, which is currently cooking. And I am making cookies, which are currently being...
Which are definitely working.
smashed.
Definitely working.
Yeah, they are.
Yep. I'll put the butter away, and the cocoa can go away as well. Put that up with the other cocoa that was the thing we had. So the chips go away up here. Let me grab these two. Oh, so what's the idea that they're just kind of flat? Do they spread out when they get hot? It's not really hard, I guess. I guess the nice thing about cookies is it doesn't really matter what
How
shape
much
they
is
are.
2 times 7?
It'll be edible
42,
no matter what.
3,
Yeah.
39 to 25.
Put this and this in the fridge.
Is it Lanfer? Thank you so much for the 14 months.
Thank you, Lanfer.
Oh my god. How much is 2 times 7? 42 divided by 3. 39 minus 25.
What?
Google's your friend. Or Alasdair, he's like a
2 times 7? Come on, you can do that.
14.
Right, next one. 42 divided by 3.
I do.
That's easy.
That's nice.
14.
Oh.
And 39 minus 25. That's also 14. Do you know they're all the same? Which is the same number of subs that he resubbed.
Oh!
Oh!
That's really cute.
Oh my god!
That's cute. I like that. Good job. What's up?
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Bye, monkey. Have a good day at work.
Thanks for watching.
If you want your it's too late now. You know, I'm kind of in it. But I'm in a curve, I guess. Agara, thank you very much for 2 months in a row.
Thank you, Agara. Thank you so much.
That is very kind.
Welcome back.
of you.
I appreciate that. God.
That one's a bit deformed, but it's fine.
Okay.
Powdering, they look beautiful, okay?
You managed to
Don't
spill
be
milk
rude.
on the milk.
I haven't cleaned up.
How did you? Yeah, but how do you spill milk on
I
milk?
haven't cleaned up.
This thing is actually covered in milk, and it's milk. I don't understand.
Could I have some more baking?
Yeah, hang on.
Mm.
I'm just cleaning the milk. I
Oh,
actually
they're definitely not going to be equal. That's, yeah.
I like that one. That's basically my life, and that's everyone else's life.
So yours is unique and as delicious as everybody else's.
Deformed. It's nice when you get down to it, but it's deformed and people don't like it much. There you go, that'll do it.
I would like some positivity, please.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect rectangle. Is that going to be enough? Because I don't want that many cookies.
Well, I'll
Just make
take some.
thick cookies with like an extra seed for every bit you need.
Okay. For what?
Just make them thick, okay? You could have greased the paper as well, but that's a lot of effort. It adds even more plastic.
Yeah.
So I'm just cleaning up while the oven cooks my cheesecake. I have a lot of faith in my cheesecake this time. I think I've done it right. But to be fair, it's the only thing I've actually made much of ever. And this will be, oh, there's a highlight. Someone's highlighted me.
Mm.
Yeah. Why is Novi worried about the Novi, I've made so many cheesecakes and they all use the same recipe. What do you think I've done wrong?
Well, you just said that one went wrong before.
No, I didn't.
I thought you said
I
the one
don't
that you
think I
made
said-
before went wrong.
I
Like you
didn't
said
mean to
this
say
one's
that.
going to be okay.
No, this one's going to be fine because I've made it fine before every time it's been made.
And you said
I have more faith in that than your, like, death balls, of which aren't going to fit on that tray. Yeah, absolutely fine. I'm going to start washing up, but if I do that, I'll do it in this sink so that I'm
Did
not.
you just call me a potato, Novi? I'm
She's
very
probably
upset.
putting that in her fucking cookies. Can they still see you if I'm washing up here?
Yeah.
Right, I will wash up here.
Novi, I'm very insecure. And I have said recently that I resemble a potato.
She doesn't look much like a potato. What? That was a compliment.
You don't look much like a potato.
I don't think you look much like a potato. I think that's
Boost
a
my
really
bottom!
reasonable thing to say.
Boost my bottom!
How are you getting on with that? We can't do a third tray.
If this
We're
is a
not
Hannah
have to.
stream now,
You've made a
then
lot.
Hannah's
You've
mods
made
should be
half.
mods here to Capu HD.
It's too late now. I can just do, I'll do 2 massive ones and I can do like mini ones. Maybe.
Stand up a sec.
Why?
Stand up.
What are you gonna do?
I've got a potato.
No!
Stand up.
That's rude!
Stand up, come on. Come on, place. So we have Hannah, human, and we have potato.
Oh,
Don't,
no, I
a chocolate potato. Great. I wouldn't say that there's that much similarity. What does chat think? The same.
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of potato is that? Her name's Hannah, maybe. Come on. Sorry. I didn't mean it. Please don't look sad. They're going to join your side. My oven's beating down. Ah. Hang on. You're not a potato, don't worry, another potato.
Don't pat me! It's so condescending!
It's not condescending.
Oh
it's
my
meant
god.
to be like a
I
love.
haven't punched him once and I've just been called a potato.
I didn't call. To be fair, they called you potato. I tried to prove that you weren't by showing how different you look to one.
You held a potato next to my face and said she doesn't look that much like a potato.
I don't think you do look much like a potato. I also don't think you look much like a can of beans.
They literally are asking me to
Go on, punch
you
me.
at this. I'm not gonna
Punch me in the stomach.
No!
Punch me.
No!
Go on. That was.
I don't want to hurt you. I'm very
You
strong.
can't hurt.
I'm so muscular. I know. It's hard to
You
believe.
struggled to open a tin of flour. And there was something in your room that you couldn't open. I can't remember what it was now.
Sophie, one more thing for the 31
Alasdair,
months down
what?
the road.
What are
Why
you
is he
doing?
here? Shouldn't he be
Explain
masturbating?
yourself. What the fuck is that on your ear?
It's the chef's hat, you giant dong. This is what people wear to cook. This is a girl. If you haven't seen one before, she doesn't look like a potato either.
Stop comparing me to a potato.
they
You
com-
are rude.
I told you to punch me. I'm
I
not
don't
rude.
want to punch you.
Where are you going to put the last cookie? Have you thought about this?
In your
In my
bed.
what? You're aware of that? That it's a chef's hat? Yes. I couldn't agree more. What? That's not
I
going
was
to...
just going to do little ones.
They're
What's
just going
wrong?
to join some kind of mutated kind of giant cookie.
Hell yeah. That's going to be amazing. What's up?
Alright. That's fine. I'm going to wash up.
What
Like
kind
I
of
said.
gross?
Right. Thank you very much for 31 months, sir. That's a long time. It's a long time to have known you. It really is. Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you. Did she just put chocolate in her hair? I don't think so. Probably.
It wouldn't surprise me. I've had to wash up a milk bottle.
Just say thank you, Daddy, when Alasdair pats
Please
your
don't
hand.
say thank you, Daddy, or I will end the stream. I will
Sorry,
genuinely...
Mega. I'll do that.
Wait, you said that?
Fine.
Django, right. I thought you said Mega. If she was here, that would be... Right. We're doing fine. I'm making a cheesecake and she's making some kind of biscuits, she reckons. She's kind of improvised from 3 different recipes and her memory.
My memory is top notch.
Really? What day is
Thank
it?
you. It's Saturday.
What's the date?
The 1st.
What year is it?
2018.
I'm actually kind of impressed by that.
I'm very impressive. What can I
Close
say?
your eyes a sec.
Close my eyes.
Close your eyes.
No, don't. Have I got chocolate on my
No.
eyes?
Close your eyes. What am I wearing?
Don't hurt me. You're wearing a Streamlabs shirt, your chef's apron, black shirt and jeans.
What are you wearing? What are the colours on your top?
Brown, blue, and kind of like pink.
That's not blue.
What the is it?
I don't know. It's like black.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm gonna read your chat.
You can't. You do that. Do not touch my laptop.
Please.
No, that's
Please.
not. Show it to the camera. Would you
Please.
guys want that on
Oh,
the
ah.
laptop? Please don't. No, stop it.
I'm trying to.
You can reach out without pressing the
I'm
button.
scrolling up because that one.
What's this? It's covered in chocolate. For fuck's sake.
You need to lighten up a little bit. Just gonna.
Oh, the tap's covered in chocolate.
It's not. Don't be rude. I'm trying to aid.
You're trying to what?
I'm trying to aid your stream.
Age my stream, not aid it.
Not aid you.
Right, so now I put half an hour on, well maybe a bit less actually because it's been some time. 25 minutes at 1:50. What did Essie say?
Something about girl.
Soviet Womble, it's a woman, Alasdair doesn't leave his house. It's
Well,
true,
it is a
I
lot.
don't leave my house. What?
So,
She said, look, he says hello. Are you happy now?
who?
Soviet.
Oh, hello, Sophia.
He can't, I'm not Soviet.
Hi.
He's
I
Soviet.
know you're not Sophia.
Well, you're saying hello to me.
I was...
What is that? That's gonna fall down, and then all my chat are gonna be like, press F for the towel. Maybe we set this up on purpose.
They're not muffins, they're cookies.
They will be whatever they turn out to be when they come out in the oven. Might be cupcakes, could be muffins.
Can I ban
Can you ban who?
killing?
Yeah, if you want, I don't care.
Thank you. Yeah, Alistair's making a cheesecake. I've made cookies.
They're alleged cookies. Do you want to tell them what was in your bed?
You're so funny. Don't go silent and leave it quiet. Don't. Move on. Move on.
Alright, so, what is your experience of the countryside? What do you like most about Somerset? And there were all the farmers. Well, you got a taxi driver and he was all talking like this. And he was like, hello there, young lady. Why are you down these parts of the land?
You don't need to
I've not
know.
seen someone like you for some time. Why are you looking at me?
You don't need to know what
Oh,
was in my bed.
what? Yeah. What was in your bed?
No!
Sophie,
Stop!
you can't just ignore him. Do you just want me to tell them?
No!
So you just want it to be a secret? You can't do, that's clickbaiting. That's worse than being a YouTuber, no offense. Are you going to put your cookies in the oven? Do you see this? Like, this is the very definition of poor planning. Here we have someone who didn't know how much room they were going to take up, and here we have someone who is quickly realising how much room they've taken up. Are they both going to fit in?
Definitely.
Right. There's your Pepsi. I'm going to wash up. Entertain my chat while I wash up, because I can't be interested in doing this. You could do an AMA while it's cooking.
Ask me anything, guys.
It can't be
What do
what's
you
in
want
the
to
bed.
know? That's the only question that you cannot ask. It's fine.
They're going to find out one way or another.
No, they're not. Okay.
I've already told Ritsu.
Yeah, I know.
She'll have told Libby.
No, she won't.
Okay. You're right. Never try.
No, we've just said we're not answering what was
I
in the
haven't
bed.
said anything.
We've just said we're not answering.
So what are you calling these cookies, Hannah?
Chocolate delights.
Right? Have you looked at what time you put them in the oven? Because normally what people do is they time things that they
Could you
cook.
pass my phone? Because I don't know how long they're meant to be in there.
Do you even know what temperature it's at?
I said AMA excluding. Yeah, it should be 180. Oh!
Right, here's your phone.
Oh, thanks, mister.
Don't do it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Isn't that nicer? This goes
You
here.
know how crippling.
I'm joking, you're doing marvellously.
Stop passing. Do you want me to say it?
Say what?
Thank you, Daddy.
No,
There we go.
because we'll get banned if you say that. You can't sexualize me.
12 minutes. Thank you.
Wait, scroll that one. Oh, yeah.
How did I meet Alasdair?
Oh, it's been a roller coaster, hasn't it?
Oh
So there was this Russian bride website, and I was feeling lonely because I got dumped early this year. So I looked up someone that I thought would be good for me, but also within my price range. No, current. I'm joking. You wouldn't be on a Russian bride. You're not Russian. We're not Russian. I found her via another streamer, I think, basically.
How soon did you regret? Excuse me.
What?
Would you like to take that back?
Who? What?
Soviet said, how soon did you regret it?
Well, to be fair.
Meeting me.
Oh, me?
I mean, me.
Is he talking to me or you?
I thought it was how soon you regretted meeting
Why don't you
me.
read what he said again?
Also, how soon did you regret it? Oh wait, oh me!
He's asking
Yay!
you, yeah. It's a burn on me.
Instantly.
I was so
So
foolish.
he was late to the train station.
To be
So
fair,
I was like upset
the bus
because,
was
you know,
late. The bus was late.
you were already in town.
I was in Sainsbury's.
He was busy
It
in
was so
Sainsbury's,
busy. There
and
were
Sainsbury's is
old people
better than
everywhere.
me.
There were
I
old
get it,
people.
it's fine.
So many old people. I couldn't move for the old people. They were making like Tetris shapes out of their fucking shopping carts. Couldn't get past. And the self-service
Are you
machine was
quite
rude
down?
to me.
How was she rude to you?
She just was.
Nobi says you're one of the old people.
Can you ban Nobi?
No.
Why not?
Because she's cute.
Receive thy
I have other
bounty.
key ones. Like you can still ban them.
Bet this is gonna be one hot night.
Alasdair is so harsh.
What?
I'm not
so
bothered.
kind to you. Go and open my Christmas present.
No, I'm
Go
not
on, open the
doing
Christmas
it.
present.
You
She
said
won't
Sainsbury's
open my
and that's
Christmas
better
present.
than- Sorry? No.
Do you know, I bought her a Christmas present and she won't open it. That's how rejected I feel every time I look into her eyes.
My eyes are lovely.
Okay, chat, if you want her to open the Christmas present, can you manipulate her?
Hilly is cute and you always ban him. I don't actually.
Use
I
peer
do.
pressure to make her...
I'm not opening it.
Why not? It's safe. It is safe to Twitch.
Do you actually want me to open it?
I want you to
It's
open
the
it.
1st of December.
Or would you rather...
Thanks very much for the 19 months. Scotsman has incredibly kind.
Yeah,
Thank you for your
Scott.
continued
I
support.
like the beard.
Yeah,
Open Christmas present.
thanks to people like you, I can keep giving you content like this when I have a girl round once every literally 3 years. Or was it 2 years? No, it's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years
It's
since
been 2 years since I had anyone in the house. That's really sad, isn't it? Never mind. Life goes
Are you
on.
sure?
Don't, well, yeah, open it and then you can decide whether or not to show it to camera. This is Hannah's Christmas present that I put a lot of thought into, so I don't want any judgmental comments.
He said it was TOS friendly.
I think it's TOS friendly. Like, it's not like a
Wait,
butler.
it doesn't have like your address.
I've bought Christmas presents for quite a few of you guys, so you can expect things of similar quality. So be impressed.
I can't do this sneakily, so that if I'm embarrassed, I can't.
You can, just open it under the table.
Well, no, because it's.
They can't see under the table, Hannah.
They can.
They can't see under the table. It's not going to be your highest resolution. It's a cheap website. Well, that seems to have gone well.
Oh my god! Oh!
What? Do you want, that
Do you
was
want me to-
rude. Go on then, come and show them.
Really?
I'm not going to get into trouble for it.
It's your stream.
Yeah, it's your shirt. I bought her a thoughtful shirt because I know a lot about her. More than I-
No, I'm not putting it.
Oh, come on.
You're lying!
They can tell I'm lying though, because my mouth is open. Go on, hold it up in front of you then. What does that show?
Can you even read that?
She does like pizza. Do you not like pizza? Did I get it wrong? Should it have been like tacos? Anna?
Hello!
I can. Does it fit?
I'm not wearing it.
You are going to wear that shirt.
I'm not going to wear it now.
No, not now. That would probably get me banned. But wear it in your own time. Yeah?
My god.
She hasn't even thanked me.
Thank you, Alasdair. That's really
Merry
good.
Christmas.
I would like you to open one of your presents, but I think it wouldn't be.
Did you get me something to get me banned? Thank you, Soviet. I thought that she's smiling. That's a success. Do you remember when I said, do you know how long your cookies are going in for? And then I
Yeah.
passed you your phone. Did
Yeah.
you do anything after that?
6 more minutes.
At what temperature?
That temperature.
I didn't believe it, but okay. What are your cookies
I
gonna-
should wear it immediately, sure. Uh-huh.
No, we don't have pizza. You can only wear. We can get pizza.
I'm not wearing it.
Maybe another night. I just hope it fits, you know? You could wear it on your stream. You could use it when you're out and about. walking
I think
the
if
dog.
I wore it on my stream. Okay, I'll wear
I think that probably would
I'll
be-
wear that, go into Just Chatting.
Yeah. You get so many viewers. If you had a thumbnail of you wearing that shirt, people would just pay you.
So this stream,
Yeah.
you've said I could wear a V-neck. You are happy to sell me.
Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah, the handling.
That was them. I'm just reacting to my chat. You can't just pin all of their lewd nonsense onto me. They say something perverted. I try and dilute it for you.
You don't
I do. I diffuse problems. Wait, what was my Twitter message?
The whole video you made about women.
Oh yeah, but like, this is okay because I know you.
That's not
This
how
is
that
also my
works.
stream, it's not your stream. To be fair, chat has been responsible for most of it.
I don't think chat ever. I mean, some people were like, I purchased her,
They
but
said something about buying you and that you look like a potato and all sorts of stuff. I've been defending your honour, like a white knight of the realm.
Anna, you can pin it on saying we're innocent and you know it. I mean,
Who said that? Was it something not innocent?
it was Freddie.
Freddie paid me. You can say what you want.
Yeah, Sophie says don't blame us for your shenanigans.
Really?
Yeah.
Some of the stuff he said to Nat, didn't he name? Isn't there like a planet or something in his game called Net's Butthole or something? Didn't you name something Net's, or was it Cake's Hole? He's been naming fucking planets after body parts of women in his stream. He's just
Can we
as
get
bad as
regular
me.
Hannah Alice streams?
That's entirely different. Bullshit, is it? If you want to pay for her train ticket, we'll do this every month. It's about, what, 60 quid here and back?
Yeah.
Easy. I think it's the same if you name an entire star system after cakes or naps.
He's calling her a star. She lights up the sky.
I don't
And
know
you
if it's-
told
I don't
me
think
to
it is
put
a star.
change into a V-neck.
No,
And you got me a chance to spank me!
for Christmas. You didn't have to open it now. I don't think he's naming stars. I think he's naming like planets or something. I don't know the
Well,
game.
I
It's
thought
a
you
com-
just said it was a star system. I don't
Cake's
know.
ring is a strategically important star system.
See? Important.
See, he's smoother than I am.
Wonderful. Okay.
He just wants to enter her wormhole. How's your cookies doing? No, she's not. She's not with me. No, I see her more as kind of daughter kind. Mostly because she's that tall.
Shut up!
Stand up. You see?
Come here.
Did you just click?
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this would work. You'd either need to be about a foot taller or a foot lower. But you're in that kind of dodgy middle ground where it wouldn't. Like, how would we dance?
Get out.
I'd have to be like.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Leave. My stream now. Leave.
It's not your stream.
Leave.
It's not your stream.
Please all go follow my stream. Joking.
Please don't shout yourself.
Joking. Sorry. I'm not tiny.
She is quite tiny. Maybe that's why you picked him.
Get out.
She just. She just.
Okay, cool. So, how tall am I? 5'5".
Look, isn't it? It's very high quality. Do you want pizza? Okay, your cookies should be done now. It's been 6 minutes. I'm still washing up the myriad of equipment that you've used, including your fingers, to make this stuff. How do you get a milk bottle covered in milk? When you pour yourself Coke, do you end up with Coke dribbling down the outside?
I've never poured myself a Coke.
A Pepsi, the same thing.
No, they're not. I literally proved earlier
You're
in the
dodging the
stream.
point.
I literally proved earlier in the stream that they're different because I got them all right in a taste test that you were like, you're going to get wrong. You have no clue what the difference
You
is.
thought you were going to get it wrong as well, to be fair. So, Soviet, when are you going to come do a cooking stream with me?
Who is that girl down?
You can wear a
What the
balaclava if
fuck?
you want. Tell Soviet to come and stream with me in the back. Wait, she's not here.
That's not her.
Zainab, yeah.
Who's that girl, Dad?
I'm not her dad. I felt like it when we were in the fucking garden centre. She
You
was
kept
running
calling.
around.
You cannot be like, I felt like a dad because you literally kept calling me a child. I'm patting my head.
Okay,
They are not done.
this is my impression of Hannah in the garden centre Christmas scene. Oh my god, a unicorn! Oh, that's so pretty! Oh, this is beautiful!
It was
oh my
very
God,
pretty
this is
and it was very cute.
Oh,
Unlike you. Unlike this behaviour.
are you calling me ugly?
No.
That's my.
You called me a potato earlier.
I said that you weren't a potato. Yeah, I had to leave the house. I had to take a bus. It was honestly horrific.
You poor thing.
It was all. I had to sit next to an old person, and she talked to me. What is it? Why would someone on a bus talk to someone they don't know of their own accord?
Oh, but you're also friendly here. Like, someone called me like, oh, they were like, oh, sorry, my love. And I was
That's
just
what
like, oh.
That's just what they say.
That's so sweet.
Oh, I'm sorry, Milo. I didn't see you there. You're
That's
only
so
4 feet
cute.
tall. Or you
Just,
thought
like,
you were a
stab
garden
each
gnome.
other. Like, it's easy.
Well, you don't know what happens here.
Billy
There's no-
says you're an old person.
I'm not an old person. I'm the same age as Soviet. It's not like he
You call
goes
him
to
Soviet
bed
old.
with a dog and a blanket and slippers every night. He's
That
probably
sounds
got a
cute.
blanket on him right now.
That's cute. I always have a blanket normally when I'm streaming.
You're kind of an old person.
I'm 20.
Yeah, but look at the way you talk.
I'm shut up.
I wouldn't say you count as a young person.
Slippers are comfy. True point.
They are. I'm wearing slippers right now.
So the criteria you used to say that Soviet was old is now.
I don't mind being old as long as other people are. I only feel old when everybody else is like fucking 19 on Twitch. If I'm surrounded by people my own age, that's fine.
Wasn't I 19 when we met? No,
I
I was
don't
20.
know.
No, I was 20.
I'm pretty sure you haven't had a birthday since I've known you. I don't think Ritsu has either.
You've known Ritsu for.
No, 3 years. 2 years.
She's never had a
I
birthday.
don't think she's had a birthday.
Okay.
In fact, no, it's Lily, come to think of it. That's
Oh,
a
why are there
mystery.
suddenly loads of clips? What happened? Jesus. What did we do?
It was
One of
probably
them-
me impersonating you.
One of them is spilling eggs on the something. What, did you just spill some eggs?
How could I have spilled eggs? I'm washing up and the eggs are in the larder.
Because you're unbelievable.
Have you washed your hands?
Yes.
Can you pass me the dirty bowl?
Yes.
Do I really have to wash that up? That's like a fucking cement mixer. How am I supposed to wash that? That's not even... I'm just going to throw this out. Half of that is still cookie dough.
You invited yourself a woman, and now you're arguing all the time. Well done.
She is not arguing. This is us getting... We're doing great. Why do you put the tiara back on and feel good about yourself?
What?
What?
Put the shirt on?
No, the tiara. You're wearing a
Oh,
shirt.
yeah, can I have the tiara?
Come on,
Thank you.
What do I use? I've used this.
Thank you for the host, Sylvia. That's very kind.
Thank you for what?
The host.
Did he host me?
He did.
Thank you for hosting me.
I'm in my early 30s. I feel old sometimes, but I like being in my 30s.
Okay, so I don't particularly like being in my 30s, but I do like growing up in the age of gaming that I did. So I feel like we grew up in the age of gaming that is better, like superior. We as in Soviet and I. We grew up with the age of LAN parties and dial-up internet, and when games weren't like super mainstream. And that might sound super elitist, but I think that games were basically better because they had to be. I'd much rather have grown up back then.
I'm not elitist, but
Then
games
be
were
like-
better.
They were. I would, if I grew up like, if I was like 16 or 17 now, I would never have played Quake, Half-Life, Duke Nukem 3D, Red Alert, Command & Conquer, Dune, Theme Hospital, SimCity, Freelancer, Metal Gear Solid. I would just be playing sequels.
Fortnite!
No, fuck
Fortnite!
that.
PUBG!
Imagine
PUBG and Fortnite!
Imagine if your first game,
Fortnite!
imagine if all your first games were
Fortnite.
sequels. Do you see what I mean? If all my first games were sequels, it would be awful. Fortnite's not bad, but like,
chaos
yeah,
started.
Dungeon Keeper.
Thank you very much for the gift of to banana. That's very, very kind of you.
What? But yeah, like what happened to Bullfrog? They made Theme Hospital. I think they made Syndicate Wars. They made Dungeon Keeper. And there's been like 3 remake attempts, and they haven't actually been that good.
Do you guys not like Fortnite? It's fine. It's a joke. It's all.
Like when Soviet was streaming Hitman, it made me so nostalgic. Like the original Hitman.
I am already
Or was it
sorry.
2? I forget. But yeah, I would much rather have grown up playing the games that set the genres than the sequels of the games. Because what they do have better graphics now and multiplayer and shit, and you can download them in 10 seconds. It just doesn't feel the same.
Okay. Maybe say so.
I am happy growing up in the age of gaming that I did.
I'm being old.
What?
You're old.
I don't think it's old.
Like you are old.
Nah. Not on. On Twitch, maybe I'm old, but in gaming, I'm relatively young. You don't think I am?
No, I don't think you're old.
Are you just going to let your
Trying
cookies
to
burn?
expand. Oh, shit, yeah.
That would be nice. I shouldn't have to tell you how to bake cookies.
Do you have like a fork or something I can stick in it? And
No, Hannah. I'm afraid we don't have any forks.
In Somerset.
There's no
In the
forks.
whole of Somerset.
It was banned by the Tories
They
in
should
the late
fork
in the
off.
late 90s. Yeah,
Can I have
they had a brutal crackdown on forks. They called it a 3-pronged attack. Holy shit! She managed to find a fork. Can you not? I am already horrible. What are you doing in my kitchen? We have knives as well. If you need a knife or a spoon, like
Oh, they are not cooked.
I feel like you don't know what you're doing.
Stab him. Fork him.
Do you know what you're doing with these cookies?
Waiting for them to cook.
Okay, because couldn't they hurry up? Because
Are yours done?
mine needs to have the oven off. But it's
Oh.
fine. It's fine. Just hurry up and cook your cookies.
Okay.
Like make them go faster.
Yeah, I agree, I see. Witcher 3 was incredible.
I want to play that. I just haven't got.
He
around
is
to
so
it yet.
mean.
I'm looking forward to Witcher 3. But
Yeah,
it's really hard to
me
get
too.
into. Sophia played 1 and 2 on stream. I couldn't watch much because we streamed at the same time, but he was mostly just talking to prostitutes when I watched.
I fucked everybody I could in that game.
I bet. Boy, Witcher 3. Didn't you feel like a bit of a fuckboy? Or was that the point?
Yeah, like my Geralt was called he was a pacifist fuckboy.
I feel like
Because-
Witchers are meant to be fuckboys.
Yeah.
All I know about the first Witcher is prostitutes. When it came out, that's all I knew was just prostitutes. Are we done with that?
I never used that. That was you.
Right, then probably yes.
Yeah, I agree. Witcher 3 is definitely worth it.
I had sudden cravings last night to start a new Rumble playthrough. But I'm
Yeah.
going to do a different thing this time. Like, I stream it normally so much now. I want to stream, like, a train wreck colony. One where I literally just don't care about colonists dying.
Will I finally get a name?
Maybe. It's a raffle. There's so many people in, I can't guarantee it. But what I basically want to do a playthrough where I intentionally play riskily and just don't get attached to colonists. That way we'll get way more subs out of the way, and it'll be really fun.
Just get the recruiter.
The more
Yeah.
subs I kill, the more
Just get the Twitch plugin.
that.
Oh
I
yeah,
can do.
what is that? Wait, so Twitch can control your room
They
while...
basically decide what events happen, so they can decide if you get a raid or a toxic fallout or whatever. And you know how Twitch chat are, they're really nice. No, Soviet, what you should do is get one of those little head cams, so like a camera that you mount on a helmet.
Yeah, like
And then we
GoPro.
won't be able to see
And
your
then just-
face, we'll just be able to see a first-person view of your kitchen and the train wreck that coincide. It would be great.
That'd be good. That would be.
I think that would work, and then he could keep, you know, his secret face secret.
I
from
got
everyone.
like the already and didn't enter the mood research. I'll see if it's going to be funny. I literally paid to come here. Oh, hello.
Press the one,
I pressed it twice and it just didn't want to listen.
but buttons
It just
don't listen.
didn't want to listen.
Use the oven gloves. Please use the oven gloves. We're not insured for this house.
Wait. They're still really gooey on the inside.
Well, what do you want to do about them?
I
What does
just
the
keep
recipe
them in.
say?
I would just keep
I
them
feel
until
like
they
you've
cook.
got the recipe wrong.
I feel like you should be more supportive, but hey, we don't all get what we
Can
want.
we just turn the oven off? Will they still cook? They will, right?
Yeah.
But they've had eggs in them. They should be fine. It's not like you can die eating eggs. Oh, God.
Do you want to turn it off then?
Yeah, just turn the oven off, and we'll just let it finish naturally.
Naturally, okay.
The kitchen. How have you made it?
Shush!
Press the one on the right that has the cross through the alarm on it.
Get the
Should we get Alexa? Alexa, can you please teach Hannah how to operate an oven? That would be funny.
Is this finding each other out part of the
Part
what
of
was
what?
going on. Start reading it.
What did that say?
Nothing. They're gooey on the inside because they're supposed to be, if they're not cooking.
They're probably too thick.
Sure, it could be because
I think you've made them like basically massive dough balls, and it's not cooking the middle. But we could you could reinvent the cookie. Just call it something like the soft surprise, or the diabetes lump.
Soft surprise.
The soft surprising diabetes lump. There you go.
Yeah.
Just made a new recipe. At least my cheesecake's gonna work. Her first ever cheesecake will be made by me.
There's been 2 secrets. So
Wait.
there's only been 1.
What's the other secret? Oh, you haven't told them the other thing, have you?
No, wait, what?
The bed.
Yeah, but that's the only one, right?
Well, the other one was the present, but you've revealed that. So now it's just the bed left.
Oh. Something about a partner and something about something in Hannah's bed.
What partner? I don't think I
I
said.
don't know. What?
All I know about is the bed, not a partner.
I think it's so cute when married couples stream together.
When what?
When married couples stream together.
Excuse me?
We...
I don't need a tax break that badly. I'm just saying I'd be very anxious getting married to you. I wasn't... Stop pretending to be insulted. You'd make a lovely wife. Your oven's on fire again. There's too much sexual tension in this stream. That's Soviet. He knows sexual tension when he sees it.
Okay. Stop staring at me. Stop. Stop it. Stop it.
All the girls say that to me. All the girls coming on the bus are like, will you stop staring at me, young man? I'm starting to feel things I've not felt in 20 odd years. That's what they sound like. It's terrifying. We should go on a bus tomorrow. Just go on a bus and go back again straight away. I can just show you what it's like.
I don't like.
can examine
in
the
my
old
town,
people.
you're not friendly. You just stay.
No, but you can just go and
quiet.
it might be there last winter. It'd be nice for you
Oh
to
my
meet them.
god!
I think that they deserve to meet you.
Ritsu, you've zipped your mouth.
What's Ritsu saying?
Ooh. What are you cooking, Sam?
Yeah, what are you guys having for dinner tonight? Oh god, tell us what you're having.
Ritsu knows nothing.
Oh yeah,
She's a
Ritsu
sweet
knows
little-
Ritsu knows what was in Hannah's bed. I managed to slip it in there after when she got here. She literally checked her bed to make sure there was nothing in it. Where is the trust? Then I put something in it afterwards. But the point
Exactly!
is, no,
There was nothing in my bed.
and then there was.
And then I like left the room for a second.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh my god, because yeah, so he's stuck up pictures of people I've murdered in video games to haunt
To
me.
make you feel at home above your bed. You feel like safe.
Because people like to say that I'm really bad at games, but I'm not bad at games. I just am not
Yeah.
great.
She managed one Dark Souls stream, one RimWorld stream.
That's not true.
How
My
many-
room colony died.
You're right.
But not in one.
You're right.
In more than
You're wrong, Alasdair. My RimWorld colony died slowly, not quickly. Therefore, I must be great. How did it die? Was it a massive fire?
No.
Tell us how your RimWorld colony died.
The first one. Okay, so my RimWorld career. The first one's just died, but that's because you're getting used to the game.
Uh-huh.
Then the third one,
Yeah.
I thought, because I kept having problems with cold snaps, so I thought that if I put, you know, the like steam geyser things,
Yeah.
I was like, they produce heat,
Yeah.
so I'll build around that. And then it got to like 60 degrees, and so they all got a heat stroke and died.
Why didn't you unbuild around?
Because I didn't think of that. And
So
then
you put them in a burning room, and you
it
weren't
wasn't
sure
on
how
fire.
to get rid of
It
them.
was just a bit hot.
So you left them there. Okay, next.
Starved to death.
Starved to death.
Yeah.
Okay, how does that happen? I mean, to be fair, everyone's RimWorld colony goes wrong. Like, for the first 4 or 5 times, Soviet knows that.
I cooked my own people. Well,
My first one died to a heart attack followed by a fire. And then after that, I think it was cold. I can't remember. They always die in amazing ways, though. It's great.
whenever they died, I would just make them into
Hats.
cowboy hats.
Yeah, for the other people to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, you always remember the people.
Well, because they're being worn. Yeah. I'm quite let's do a
Oh, that's nice.
psychopath run one day. Just, the problem is everybody in RimWorld is inherently good. So they all get sad when you do things like butcher
You killed
people.
one by shooting a boom rat for science.
Yeah, that's probably true. But yeah, I think there's a mod you can get that makes people psychopaths or something, but unfortunately by default everybody is good in RimWorld, so they care about you being bad to like raiders. Which is silly. If you're in a colony like RimWorld,
Yeah.
and you're surviving, you know, out in the wild, you wouldn't necessarily have morals. If raiders come to kill your base and attack you, you wouldn't have any sympathy, would you? You'd tear them down. You'd take out their kidneys and put them on you. Era.
But thank you very much for the host. That's very kind of you.
Thank
How
you
was
for
the
that, the host.
stream?
Yeah.
What were you playing? What were you up to?
Wait, what did that just agree to? It's a bit worrying. Never agree to something with Soviet. You just scrolled past it. You suck so hard.
That was me. That was the room mod.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen him type this. He doesn't even talk to me. Yeah.
There you go.
I think Nep and Lulu would get along great. As
Oh
much as
my.
I have compared Lulu to a Muton in XCOM, she is an adorable dog. She's very sweet. I don't
Do you
know.
remember my XCOM stream? That was a good one.
She
Saying
played-
how good I
yeah,
am at
talking
games.
about hard games. She streamed XCOM once and has never touched it since because the car blew up when it was on
The
fire.
car was not on fire. Okay, it was on fire, and then it went off fire.
Off fire.
And so I was like, let's put that important person that we're trying to protect right next to it for cover.
Yeah.
And then it blew up. How rude. Let's go. Thank you so much for gifting Nep a sub.
Thank you.
Very,
that's
very
good.
kind.
You're
of you.
very kind. I
Check the
looked
code
at
for-
gift subs today, so I'm really grateful. You guys are lovely. How are they looking? They look edible, to be honest. Put the glove. Oh, Christ.
It's fine.
It's not fine if you melt yourself. This isn't RimWorld. You can't just quick load.
Where do I put them? Where do I put them?
Does chat want to answer? How do you put them? On a
Do
heap
more
for-
XCOM.
Yeah, exactly. What's it here?
At least 5 people were thinking,
How?
what? Why is your phone like so close to danger all the time?
Risk it for biscuit. Sniper, thank you very
They are
much for the
biscuits.
100 biddies. Do more XCOM.
I'd like to do more. I did XCOM 2 and that was really fun. I want to see Soviet play XCOM 2 because I think it's actually really. I don't.
Wasn't some of the levels a bit bizarre or like really
It has
unfair
different
or-
sets. I think overall it's a good game, but it is definitely different. I'm gonna grate some chocolate now, and that's gonna go on flakes on top of the cheesecake. So I need a little bowl for that, and then a cheese grater. So
300 people are watching this.
300.
Yeah.
I wonder how many of those are Soviet's YouTube fan base. Do you think he gets bothered when people call it his fan base? I always get weird when people say that I have fans because I
I'm
don't
your
think-
fan.
No, you're not.
I'm your number one fan.
No, you're. Okay. I don't know. I don't like the term fans. It implies I'm greater than people. You know. I don't know why. It just always weirded me out.
You always say you're greater than me in games. In games.
And what?
Greater than me in games.
I don't. Do I?
You were literally mocking me the other day for Overwatch.
Yeah, but to be fair, Overwatch is a ridiculous game.
Did you try Long War or War of the Chosen? Wasn't it Long War?
I did War of the Chosen.
Okay, well.
Long War wasn't. Long War 2 was a bit shit. Long War 1's apparently really good. Right, I need to grate this. I can grate.
Edberg, thanks for the 21 months. This isn't Hell's Kitchen. This is all pleasant and really nice.
I'm going to be streaming
Hell's Kitchen PogChamp.
the original Deus Ex soon. That is a
What?
Deus Ex. So the original Deus Ex is one of the best games ever made. And young people now will never just play it growing up. That's one of the reasons I kind of feel bad for them. And there's like a remaster of it on Steam, so I'm going to play that.
Okay.
That has an area called Hell's Kitchen towards the beginning.
Oh.
And it's like, it's really good.
Makes sense.
Thank you, Ed, though. Good afternoon. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate that, man.
Kyle, can you not be so aggressive, please? I've always wanted to play Deus Ex.
Deus Ex is well worth it. If you get it for a Windows 10, it's fantastic. The sequels aren't bad, but they're not great either. Like, the original is by far the best design. And that's not just nostalgia talking, I promise. What are you laughing at?
So Sophie said, yeah, they're gonna bang. And then Kyle said, if by bang you mean she's gonna slam his head into a cabinet soon, then yeah.
I think the only bang that's going to be happening here is the oven exploding from your cooking.
I'm
And
done.
You are done. They look marvellous. We could sell them. How much do you think people would pay for one of these?
Soviet's been playing FPS games with a 60Hz monitor all this time. Yell at him, please.
I showed Hannah earlier on the difference between 60 and 144 Hertz.
Yeah.
And what I want her to do is just get used to it, and then she'll hate her own monitor. The thing is, if you play with 60, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. If you upgrade to 120 or 144, you will hate yourself for all the best reasons, because it'll just look horrible on any other monitor, but it is better. But if you never experienced that, then you're fine. Just don't do it. But it is lovely.
I really want to play Siege on.
144.
Yeah.
Just get on with it. Ask one for Christmas.
I'm asking
You
for
can
other
probably
things.
get. You can probably pay about 150 for a decent 1080 144.
I don't have that kind of money.
Is that a donation goal on the stream?
If I don't,
It is nice though. It is such a lovely difference. Like
Kyle!
I even get bothered by the mouse moving on a regular monitor
Yeah.
now. Like on my streaming PC, I don't have one for and it bothers me.
I'm going to bet her PC won't handle it.
That has nothing to do with the refresh rate. The PC doesn't. I mean, well, yeah, okay. Well, you need to be able to get more than 60 FPS, but you can in most games, can't you? Maybe not when you're streaming.
Sorry?
You need more than 60 FPS too.
My FPS is shit when I'm streaming. a lot
Yeah,
of the
so
time.
maybe you'll notice a difference. It only makes a difference if you're actually running at a higher frame rate.
Hannah, some puppy dog eyes, and you'll get Alasdair to buy you a new monitor.
Do you guys think I'm rich? There's only one rich person in chat here. I'm not rich.
Hi. So, I've been told about a new monitor, and
Can you not? It's too real.
what?
I think I've done too much chocolate, and I'm worried about
I'm
grating
gonna
my
sound
fingers.
like a total knob, but there's not that much of a difference. It's a bit soothing, yeah, but it's not necessary. Maybe I've not used it enough.
Who said that?
So yeah.
Really? I thought it was on 60.
Can I ban Kyle? Kyle
Is-
says, can I ban healing?
I think there's a massive difference on FPS games. Anything where the screen is moving a lot. It wouldn't matter for like RimWorld though, or anything like RTS. But I think for FPS games, it definitely does make a big difference. But it is a huge luxury. Like there is no need unless you're trying to be competitive.
Thanks,
It's
Chief.
just a massive luxury.
Thanks, Chief. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just like, for me at least, I feel like there's some more stuff that I could upgrade in my PC first before.
You can get an SSD.
I have,
They're really cheap now.
I have one.
Okay, what would
I
you
don't have
upgrade?
an issue with my SSDs.
Can you upgrade your processor or are you motherboard locked right now?
I don't remember. Do you remember when my friend was trying to sell me his GPU?
I don't remember your things, no. My guess is you'd have to upgrade your motherboard, which is a
Yeah, I think I need to do, or like, you said something like you need to upgrade this bit before you bother trying to upgrade. Like,
Yeah.
it won't make that much of a difference.
Would you be able to
until
move those?
You just got water on them.
I didn't mean to. Doesn't matter too much. They're cookies. Can you move them, please?
Yes.
Thank you. I need to get my cheesecake out real quick.
Okay. Wait, are they cool enough to? Would
Probably
you?
not. Just put them on the grill.
I don't want to touch them. Also.
With the oven gloves that are there, that you used before.
Oh, when you need that to. Okay.
Right, but I'm assuming you won't take more than 10 minutes to do this. Stop pouting, it's a reasonable request. Jesus. Are you mad? Did you slam them down?
No.
I'm sorry, you're doing great.
Stop.
She's doing great. Isn't she doing well?
Do you want me to say it?
What?
You know what?
Oh no, don't say that. Otherwise I'll tell them what was in your bed. Right. So, would you mind passing me the chocolate flakes? Thank you ever
I'd
so
love
much.
nothing more.
Did you push my thing to the side?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I did that already.
Oh. So this is the cheesecake. It's going to go back in the oven in a minute, but we're going to sprinkle chocolate flakes on top of it.
Okay.
I think I might have made too many chocolate flakes, but it doesn't matter too much. Oh god, this is a lot of chocolate flakes. I've done way too many chocolate flakes. So this is a chocolate cheesecake, guys. It's chocolate flavoured. It's got sour cream and cream cheese, caster sugar, egg, corn flour. It's got chocolate flakes on top. And it's going to go back in the oven for a bit, and it's going to be amazing. And you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe I've never had cheesecake before. What a heathen. And I'm going to be like, yeah.
What if I don't like it?
If you don't like it, well, that's fine.
Okay.
Not everyone has to like cheesecake. I like it, I don't like cheese, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think we're almost done here, right? Are you eating cookies?
Uh-huh.
Okay. If you died, if you got like a will,
No, I don't.
how does it taste? I'd imagine it just
Fine.
tastes like sugar and fat, because that's basically all that's in it. She hasn't died yet. Kyle, I always use the same recipe for cheesecake, sour cream. She's never had cheesecake. No, it's honestly, it's barbaric, isn't it? Sour cream tastes great in cheesecake. You guys are just crazy. I got this recipe from my friend who works at the tip shop. She runs a restaurant, so to be fair, she knows what she's talking about. So she does like a restaurant above the fish and chip shop here, and this is her own recipe, which is really nice. She does loads of gluten-free stuff too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they have like a certificate for it because you don't need one now because of people can actually like get
You need a
ill.
certificate.
To serve gluten-free stuff, you need to actually have a qualification now.
Really?
Yeah, your place has to be looked for contamination because if someone has to be gluten-free and you give them gluten, they can get poisoned from it.
Yeah,
So
no, my brother's.
it's quite an important thing.
So, yeah.
Hidden a fork. Did you hide that?
I was just using it to pick the
And you hid it.
Like, do you think your cookie?
What do I want?
Can I have that after you're done?
What's that? You want the cloth?
Yeah.
Go on then. Anyway, I think we're more or less done here, guys. It's been a bit of a roller coaster, but we
No, I
actually...
want to try some cheesecake.
The cheesecake won't be ready for like another half an hour or
so
so.
it's like-
It needs to settle, otherwise it's just going to be too much.
Okay.
So we'll try that and we'll take a picture of it. But in theory it'll be nice. But it's been fun. Thank you to Hannah for participating in this.
You're welcome.
And we've got along famously.
Yes.
Are you going to tell them about the thing in the bed?
Shut up.
Co-op run world, Jesus.
That'd be
I've
great.
never had them, Kyle. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope this has been fun. It's nice to have someone to do... What are you... Personal space map. Soviet, don't... I'll punch you.
You would.
Tell Soviet.
No.
Do you want me to... Are you drying your hands with a
No,
dishcloth?
I was going to.
There's a towel there! Please don't whip me on stream. They all want to know what's in the bed.
No!
Are you
No!
ashamed? Are you actually ashamed?
I'm not... Stop! Stop!
Come on.
Just
Okay, what's the worst that could
stop!
happen?
Stop.
Genuinely, what's the
Stop.
worst that could happen?
Stop.
I don't understand.
Stop it. You're so frustrating.
No, I just think it's mean to not tell them.
You're the one that brought it up.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah,
mister.
I'm the one that did it. Does Hilly know?
No.
Did you tell Hilly?
No.
Did he just guess?
No.
You told Hilly? Really, Banana? Thank you. That's kind of you to say. I can't believe you told Hilly.
What do you mean?
Well, he just guessed. Which means you told him, didn't you? And he's just hinted. Hilly knows. Did Ritsu tell Hilly?
I don't know.
Well, you must have done.
You're so annoying.
Why are you attacking me?
You're so annoying.
I'm-
I hate you so much. I'm never coming back here.
People probably predicted that exact line from today's stream. Alright, well, this has been fun. Thank you for blah, blah, blah.
Do I leave you speechless?
I leave me speechless.
Okay.
I did not spend money on a bad dragon to leave in her bed. That's true, isn't it?
That is true.
That
yeah.
is true, right, okay.
But you did order something and it didn't come.
I ordered something else that didn't come, yeah.
Mm.
I'm really annoyed about that.
Do you want to? Can you say what
Do
it
you
is?
want- Okay, so here's what it was. I had a shirt made, right?
Not
And it
this
had a
spiky.
line up here. And it said, you must be this tall to ride. And I was just going to burst it open.
So chat, it's been a really fun stream. So Hannah, no, I didn't give to him a bad dragon. What the fuck? Stop. Get that. Get.
Can you not click
I
your
will
fingers?
click
This
at
is
you
my
as
kitchen.
much as I want. Thank you. I think it's very obvious what it is at this point. Hi, you alright?
There's a movie I've never watched we could watch tonight called How to Train Your Dragon. Is that any good? Chat, is there a movie called How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah,
Do you think we should watch it tonight?
Are we streaming?
We probably shouldn't stream that. I'm partnered.
So frustrating. Oh my god.
Can you not whisper? They can't hear you when you whisper.
You are so frustrating, my goodness.
Put ASMR in the title.
Hello. Hello.
This isn't a binaural microphone. You moving around doesn't actually have any effect. You need a special mic for that to work.
Fuck up, Alasdair.
Why is she angry at me? I've done nothing but I've washed up. I washed up everything while she was nattering on about fuck knows what.
I was entertaining your chat.
Hey, you got Soviet hard.
God, okay.
Not a lot of people can say that. He's very specialised. You got Sai, Hannah, probably me, to be honest.
You got
That's
him
why
hard.
he hosted him. I think so.
Oh,
I think probably at least once.
fair play.
Statistically, it's quite likely.
That you got him hard.
Okay, so let's assume guys get hard like 3 or 4 times a day.
Okay.
You can't attribute a cause to that all the time. But if Soviet talks to people throughout
You
the
don't
day...
just randomly get... Do you? I don't know. I don't have a penis.
I quote someone great in chat saying, "Oh, sweet summer child."
What? Who said that? Don't. What are you... Okay. Fine.
I'm putting it on the... How paranoid is... Okay. Just putting things where they belong.
The Chaos
No, I
Gods
think it's
demand
okay.
their souls.
What I said is very, very kind of you.
Thank you, Flyboy. Thank you so much. That's really, really kind.
You're afraid to know what a bad dragon is? I'd just Google it.
Don't Google.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
Because dragons are good and pure, not bad.
They're wonderful mystical creatures.
Like me.
Go incognito. Bender. Well, you know, if no one's around, then fuck it, just do it.
So are we going to stream tonight as well?
You made my Alexa talk about Christina Aguilera by talking about Soviet getting hard.
We didn't even say Alexa.
Are we streaming tonight? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. We'll do some co-op games or something. Co-op.
I thought we were doing just chatting.
I don't mind. Whatever you want, it's fine. Let's just clear this lot up first. We'll be back at like 8, maybe half 8, I don't know. But the plan is we'll be back at 8 PM with some kind of stream.
Yeah.
Alexa,
No, we're not actually doing movie night.
Alexa, play Baby Give It Up by Casey and the Sunshine Band. Do you think that's going to work?
Stream on Chatterbait. I don't think they can hear me.
They can't hear me. She heard me. She heard me.
You are constantly amazed by Alexa. It's very sweet.
She's what I need in life. She says goodnight.
Do you ask her to?
Can you hear it? I can hear it. What the fuck?
Do you actually ask Alexa to say goodnight to you?
I don't.
Do you?
No.
Does she tell you a bedtime story?
No.
Okay. If you say so. It works on your Alexa. You're welcome, I see. It's a good song. Right, am I ending? Should we end? Wait, do you want to host someone?
Who would we host?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
But thank you guys. Thank you for the donations and the subs and follows and hosts. You guys have been really kind. This has been good fun. I don't meet people often. I suffer from pretty bad anxiety, so this is the first time I've had a visitor for like literally 2 years, so it's been fun so far, but I really hope you guys have enjoyed watching, and we have managed to make something. I will take a picture of the cheesecake tonight before Hannah tries it, and we'll see if it's any good. But her cookies look alright. Kind of awful in terms of like how good they are for you, because they are just entirely bad for you, but they look tasty enough. Are you browsing Fortnite? I'm not hosting a Fortnite streamer.
You love Fortnite.
Not that much. Who can we host? You go to following, not directory. Click following.
Sorry.
But yeah, have a lovely
Why do
evening,
you
guys.
get
Have a
rid of
lovely
all
Saturday.
notifications?
I don't care about notifications.
Oh.
Who do we want to host?
Oh, you follow my stream. Intriguing.
I do. She used to play culling, interestingly. That's my partner up. FIFA.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Should we host up Smeagol? He's doing Hellblade. Right, we're going to host up Smeagol, because why not? So, if you guys want to watch Smeagol play some Hellblade, go for it. But thank you so much once again. Have a lovely evening, and we'll be back later on with some more stream. Bye for now.
Bye.